Hello and welcome to Hops and Drops TV. We are here for another Bal report. My name is Karl and I'm here with my good friend Tom.
Hi, I'm Tom. Good to see you.
It's a Nighthaunt against Tzeentch and we are going to play focal points. Do you want to take us through it?
Absolutely. So focal points is a little bit of a wonky deployment. We've been able to string all the way around on the short edges and the long edges. The idea behind the mission is relatively straightforward until we get to the underdog rules. To start with, we have two home objectives. They're the objectives that are in our territories at the front and back on the long sides. And we have two flank objectives over here. And then we have a center objective, which right now is absolutely nothing, but will change later in the game. So the idea is that you score 1 point if you hold one objective, 1 point if you control two or more, and an additional point if you control more than your opponent controls. You get 4 for your battle tactic, usual standard rules there. Yep. And then lastly, you get 3 points if you control either both home objectives or both flank objectives. And then the underdog rule comes in. If you are the underdog, at the beginning of your turn, or beginning of the battle round, you can choose whether or not the center objective here counts as a flank objective or a home objective. And what that means is, if I'm the underdog, for example, and Karl is covering the table with all of his units, I can choose for the center to be a home objective, and then I can score those 3 points by just having the one that's in my deployment and the one in the center. Yeah. So I think the next step is to talk through our deployments a little bit, Karl, if you'd like to kick it off.
Okay, Nighthaunt deployment, because I'm very, very fast with run and charge Deathstalkers. I can deploy in a castle quite comfortably because I can move 14 and charge, so I can get everywhere on the table all the time. I also have my little rowing boat guy, and he can teleport outside of 7. Mm-hmm. I do have my hex wraiths on the sides here. They're ready for a take the flanks if I choose to go first or second. Mm. And then I can very easily get into the middle, but also very easily get to the sides. There's not much more to it, really.
You've deployed outside of unbind range, I think.
Exactly. Yeah. I have deployed outside unbinding range, that's correct. And also my Cruel Gust has my entire army within his, within 12. Ignore 1 damage bubble.
Very nice. And
he's going to stay there. That's the plan, at least.
Yeah.
Basically. How have you deployed?
Okay, so I have put, similarly to your Hex Wraiths, I've decided to put my blue horrors on the 2 flanks here. I am more drops than Karl, so Karl will be choosing who starts the game. So I need to deploy with that in mind. And if I'm given first turn, I need to be able to have an easy battle tactic. So that's what the blue horrors are doing on the sides. You know, they come back to life, so I don't need to worry if they die, really. Yeah. I can just resummon them with the Lord of Change later. I've similarly castled quite central to... it's quite mirrored, actually, what we've ended up doing, because I am also quite fast. I can also run and charge. Yep. The Tzaangor Shamans can choose units wholly within 12 of them, and on a 3+, give the Tzaangor units a run and charge, so I can threaten all over the table as well. I've tried to screen out as best as possible against your teleports. I can teleport too, and I think you've screened out from that as well. The 7-inch, though, is a real problem to try and screen out. I'm so used to screening out 9 inches. So this corner here in the bottom right is 9-inch screened out, but not 7-inch screened out. So there is a little bit of potential to sneak something in here, but I'm okay with that. My heroes are pretty safe, and then after all of that, I've got the flamers just right bang in the middle here for that counterfire, and also so that they're threatening as soon as possible. If Karl wants to move up onto any of these flank objectives or the center objective, the flamers are there ready to try and shoot them down.
Yep. Before I choose who goes first, we're going to do the season rules. As the active player start, I'm going to choose my General's Regiment, of course, and that I get -1 attack, the Honor Guard, I believe is called, if these Spirit Hosts are wholly within Olinder, which is my general. Wholly within 6.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be a problem. What are you choosing?
So my flame, I can choose between my flamers or my blue horrors, and I think I'll pick the flamers. Normally, I would be picking +1 to hit and wound against your army. That's kind of what this list is built to do, so that's what I'm going to pick, or rather against your general's regiment.
Yeah.
So it's just some extra plus to hit and wound against the Olinda and the Spirit Hosts.
Yeah. You don't need the extra rend.
No, the extra rend isn't going to do anything. There is an argument sometimes to give the flamers an extra rend in combat, because they aren't bad in combat, 3 attacks each, but not this game, because it would do absolutely nothing. So, yep, +1 to hit and wound on them. And then finally, for my deployment phase, I need to roll my destiny dice. So let's see how they look. Okay, couple of 6s, couple of 5s, that's not too bad. So we have 3 3s, 2 5s, a 1, a 2, and 2 6s. So I am threatening that 24-inch charge turn 1 potentially if I get the run and charge on the Tzaangor.
That is scary.
Okay.
With that in mind, seeing your destiny dice, I am going to take the first turn.
Great.
Nighthaunt, start of turn. I don't have any place of power, and I need to choose a battle tactic, which is going to be take their flanks. Olinder is thankfully outside of the unbinding range. We're going to start off with a Shade Mist. That's a 4, so
well,
no Shade Mist for me. Then I'm going to try and get out the Gnashing Jaws. I do get that one on a 10, so
I can't unbind it.
We'll put that one out.
I'll take a magical intervention. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cast a Suffocating Grave Tide with this Tzaangor Shaman just here. So I'll go down to 3 command points. -1 on this.
Yep.
It's a 5, so no.
Alright, I finished up my movement phase. I have moved my Hex Race to take my battle tactic, and same on the other side.
They both ran.
They both ran, but I can't charge.
Yep.
So we're gonna try a charge over there and over there. And then I teleported my Dreadblade Horrors over here to take this objective, and these guys ran to take this right side objective. Everything else just shuffled up in the middle. I basically hugged it. I still within 24 inch if Tom decides to, you know, pop the Destiny dice and charge in. But I do have my Honor Guard and my Executioners, -2 attacks possibly.
Yes.
And I'm happy if he decides to do that charge.
Yep.
I also have the Cruel Guts there. These guys are just staying behind a little bit, outside of 24 though, to potentially joint in the middle if I need to. Tom did do a redeploy.
I did, yeah. So I pulled back the blues unit here just to make. I got a 3-inch there,
So
just
10
to
inch
make
charge.
the Hex Race 10-inch charge now to try and get to them. Didn't want to lose them for no reason, because if you made that charge, you still get your battle tactic, and also I can use them potentially to threaten this if the charge isn't made as well. Some of you might be asking why I didn't teleport in the hero phase. I gave it a bit of consideration because I've got the Destiny dice and you're out of unbind range. I could have just freely teleported any of my units anywhere on the table, basically. But to threaten the battle tactic, I would have needed to have committed 20 Tzaangor. And committing 20 Tzaangor to stop the battle tactic then opens them up to Allrak and the big 20 blob to come and charge into that Tzaangor unit and wipe them out. And I think Karl failing a battle tactic, but freely taking out 20 Tzaangor.
I will be happy with that.
It's a good trade for Karl. So yeah, and I don't want the same thing with the Flamers. I don't want to throw the Flamers out onto the flank and then just lose them and maybe not even deny the battle tactic. So it wasn't worth it. I'll hold on to the Destiny dice because as you've seen, the impact is already there. You have to stay well back because I can just 24 inches across the table with the Tzaangor unit. So just having them here is doing work.
For sure.
Yeah. That's it then for movement phase.
Sure, and I don't have any shooting.
And I don't have any shooting because you're not within 12 inches of my Flamers.
So we'll go into some charges.
Great.
I'm going to start off with the Hex Race here. It's a 10-inch.
Yep.
So let's see what we get. It's a,
It's a 12.
All right.
I was really hoping you weren't going to make that one.
It's a good old 12. I'm going to do an impact over there. 2+, 2 mortal damage.
All right, I've got 6 up wards.
Yep.
Because I'm a demon.
Ooh.
Nope, 2 die.
No
and
more.
then on 3+, they become Brimstone Horrors.
That's true, they split.
No. So
right.
2 blues dead.
Well, that's a great one.
Yep.
We're going to charge with my Hex Race over there. That's a 7. 7 is enough. We're going to do some impacts over there as well. 2
more
damage.
All right then. So 6 up wards.
Do we get 2 more blues?
No, 6 up wards, and then we have the Brimstone split. 1
We
Brimstone.
do get 1. Then we'll go into some combat. I am gonna start with my Hex Wraith over there, because there's 1 more model over there. So
Yeah, exactly.
I might as well have less attacks against me.
Yep.
Just gonna do it pure, no all-out attack or anything.
No minuses to hit or wound.
No minuses. I'm gonna put -1 to save over there.
Oh yeah, of course.
For my Hex Wraith and the charge phase. And then we'll do the horses first. 3 attacks each. 5s.
6 is automatically wound.
Yeah.
All right.
We have quite a lot of misses, as expected on a 5 to hit.
It is the horses.
And then we have 2.
2.
So 5 in total.
Okay,
no
so
rend.
this is going to be 6 up saves, which I don't make any.
Okay.
And then we'll see if I get 6 up wards. I don't make any of those. And then we'll see if any of them turn into brimstones. 2 of them do.
And then we're gonna do the horses on, or the riders on top. That's absolutely terrible throw. We got 3.
Oh, really?
I ran 1.
But the damage 2.
They are damage 2.
Rend 1 goes
Rend
straight
1.
through, so 6
then.
damage.
Yep.
6 up ward saves.
Yep.
I don't make any of those.
Okay.
So that's 6 damage. To start with, the 3 remaining blues, I can see whether or not they split. 2 of them do. Going to start off with my blue horrors then, into the Hex Race on the other side. There's 8 of them left, so 16 attacks.
I'm not gonna do a reaction.
No, I mean neither. 4s to hit, 4s to wound. That's not too bad, actually. And then 4s again. So we have 2, we have 4, we have 6.
Okay.
No rend. Well, that doesn't matter.
That doesn't matter, no.
6 saves.
I save 3.
Oh, there's a chance.
Maybe there's
There's a
extra.
chance.
We do get a 6 there.
Okay. All right.
So we're gonna swing back and we will do an all attack.
Yep. I'm going to hold on to my command point, so I won't do a reaction.
Yep. Okay, I will start with the horses again.
Yep.
This time it's 4s and 3s.
Yeah, right.
Okay, that looks pretty
That looks really quite good.
Yeah. 1 miss.
There was a 1-3 there.
Yeah, oh yeah, of course,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, 2 misses. And then we have 3s. That's 4, so 8. I'd run 1 then because I did my
Oh, you had
charge
their minus
effect.
to save, yeah?
yeah.
So no saves then. So it's just 1 damage each, yeah?
Yeah.
So 8 wards to start with. There's only 8 left in the unit. I make 3 of those. And then we have 5 splits, 4 of which split. So that is 5 dead blues so far, and 4 of them splitting.
3s and 4s with the riders. We have 3 auto, and then I flipped that one. I couldn't see what it was, so we'll say it's 1 fail. And then we have 4s, so that's 6, so 12 damage.
Yep, straight through. So I'll do, let's do the ward saves first.
Yep.
Make 1 on the first lot, so that's 5 damage so far. So 10 damage total. And the maximum amount of wounds in the unit is 10 at this point, even if all the blues split. So that's the whole unit wiped.
We're going into end of turn. I am going to do a power through over there.
Very
Bringing
nice.
me to 2 command points.
Trying to finish the unit off.
Trying to get 2 mortal damage. We do.
It's 3,
That's
okay.
3.
I got some ward saves though.
Yeah.
6s. No, you get them then.
They are dead.
Very nice.
Scoring me up, I hold at both flank objectives.
Yep, 3 points there.
3 points, I hold 1, 2, and more.
Another 3 points.
Another 3 points. Completed my battle tactic.
Very nice.
So that's
Full 10.
full 10.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Good start.
Let's go into your turn. Tzeentch.
Yeah,
turn
absolutely.
1.
See what we can do.
Yeah.
Start a Tzeentch turn 1 then. Start a turn. No places of power for either of us, but a battle tactic for me. I'm going to take attack on 2 fronts. So the way that I achieve that is by holding 2 objectives that I don't currently hold, and one of them has to be controlled by you, which is nicely set up over here.
Yep, easy enough.
Going to go straight into casting then. So we're going to begin with just trying to get some endless spells out. Alinda has 2 unbinds.
Correct.
And they're both on these 2 shamans here at the front. These 2 are out of range of any unbind shenanigans anyway.
Yep.
Nothing in 18, so I can't do any damaging spells this turn.
Nope.
You did that intentionally last turn anyway.
Correct.
So it's basically just get all the endless spells out, and then we can use them later, hopefully in the game. Going to start off with this Tzaangor Shaman then. He is going to cast a Purple Sun.
Yeah, very nice.
In the dice box, maybe. On an 8.
It goes off on an 8.
It goes off on an 8.
They have 1 cast each, right?
Exactly, 1 cast on each of the shamans.
And that was that one.
That was this one,
I
yeah.
might as well try. Oh, you get that.
Excellent.
I got a 4.
I'll set that up. Second cast, I'm going to go for the Maelstrom with the Lord of Change. Yes. He has +1 built in. On a 7, that's going to go off, and you don't have an unbind in range.
No unbind on that one.
So this one's just going to set up right in the middle of my army there for later turn. Hopefully I can get it all charged up. So right now it's got 1 dice, it's got 1 power level on it.
Yep.
I should have done this before the sun, but you live and learn.
Indeed.
Next, he's going to cast a Gravetide.
Yes.
On a 10. Okay, Gravetide has been set up on the flank just to screen you out for potential teleports later in the game. And because it's not going to be able to make a charge this turn anyway.
Yep.
So lastly, there's nothing in range for any of my other spells. I don't want to teleport because I want to keep my castle intact, and I'm just going to make a play for these 2 objectives. So I'm going to try and see if I can get some run and charges off. Anyway, just in case, it might open up some doors, some options. So to start with, on the unit on the right-hand side, on 3+, they get it.
Yeah, very nice.
And then 2 opportunities here, because both of these Tzaangor Shamans are wholly within 12 of this unit. Well, they both go off, but you can't
super run and
you
charge.
can't run and charge twice. So both units can run and charge. I'm most likely not going to do anything with that anyway, because I don't want to be out of position.
Yep.
It's all about staying tight in a castle so that if the Nighthuant commit, I can then kill you back.
Yep.
I don't want to be left out on one flank and you can just reposition your whole army and take that unit out. So it's keeping a tight unit is important.
Makes sense.
I think that wraps up the hero phase for me. Would you like to do a magical intervention?
I'm going to do a little intervention.
Yeah.
And I'm going to cast my Burning Head.
Okay.
That's what it's called.
Yep.
Goes off on a 6.
Okay.
That's it.
Well, I'll throw an unbind and then we can check. I actually get a 7 on the unbind
So-
because I'm +1. So
Doesn't matter.
yeah, it's okay.
Well, 6 and -1 actually.
Oh, that's true. It would have been a 5.
It's not
Yeah.
going off on 5.
It's doubly not going off
Exactly.
now. Yeah.
All right. Into
Great. So that wraps up the hero phase
Yeah.
completely. So we'll show you where I've moved back from movement. Back from Tzeentch movement,
Yep.
turn 1. I am just going to try and score as many points as I can without getting out of position, is my goal. So I have kept the castle intact. I've moved up the right-hand Tzaangor unit to take this objective from Karl. They have run and charge right now. This Tzaangor unit is just holding back because I don't want to commit anywhere that's going to get them just killed for nothing. I always want to be trading. The Flamer unit has moved up to be able to counter fire if Karl sets up a charge, pretty much anywhere here, honestly. The Lord of Change has moved up, and I've spent my 1 that I had on my Destiny dice to resummon 5 blue horrors onto this center objective. That's going to ensure that I get hold more and also score my battle tactic. Finally, I have screened out a little bit with this Tzaangor Shaman. My endless spells are also screening out on these flanks. But this Tzaangor Shaman is just ensuring that Ulrach and a unit of 10 or 20 Blade Geists don't come in and make a charge onto my Lord of Change.
Yep.
I don't mind losing a Tzaangor Shaman to that because then I can just counter-charge that and hopefully wipe that unit out.
Yeah.
So it's very much a game of back and forth trading,
Yeah.
which is a shame really because the blue horrors were taken out without me being able to punish you. But I needed to set up for the turn 1 battle tactic anyway, so
Yeah.
it is what it is. Redeploy. Is there any redeploys you would like to do?
I did not do any, or I don't want to do any
No.
redeploy. I could have teleported my Dreadblade Horrors, because in end of any turn they can teleport. Or end of any movement phase, sorry. The reason I didn't do it is because I want Tom to, he has run in charge, and I would like him to run in charge. Of course, like in a tournament setting, I wouldn't tell him.
Yeah.
But if he charges in here, I would be able on my turn just commit my entire army and lift the 20 block without getting shot by the flamers.
Yes.
And that would be lovely. Now, a bit afraid of committing, so for sure I wanted to bait that charge,
Yeah.
but Tom is not going to charge there.
And I think when you're playing in a tournament, this is an interesting learning moment because you can kind of accidentally forget to use that ability.
Yeah.
And your opponent can be like, oh, he's forgotten to teleport that unit, so now I've got the charge. But realistically, you haven't forgotten. You've done it intentionally because you want them to make that charge.
Yeah, exactly. For sure.
I've seen through that plan.
Yep,
You know, I'm not
you
going to
have.
make that charge because my whole play here is to stay in a castle and I don't want to be out of position by making it.
Yep.
So yeah, I understand why you would keep them there to hope that I would do that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there was no shooting.
Yep.
There is no charges, as we explained over here. So it's going to be straight into end of turn and scoring.
Yes.
I don't have any end of turn abilities. Do you have anything?
Neither do I, no.
Great. Then scoring.
Yes.
So I hold 1, I hold 2, I hold more.
Yeah.
That's 3 points. I score my battle tactic by taking these 2 center objectives.
Yep.
That's 4 points, but I don't hold both flank or both home,
No.
so I won't get that. But that's fine. Being
Yep.
underdog on this mission isn't too bad.
No.
So I'll score
For
7 points in total this turn.
Yep.
And then we can just roll straight into a priority for turn 2.
Yeah, let's do it.
I get a 1.
Well, I don't need to roll, but I'll do
No.
it anyway because it's fun.
And
I
you
get a
got
5.
Okay.
So I have the choice.
You do have the choice.
All right, Nighthuant, I'm going to take the turn,
Yep.
and we'll see.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
I'm a bit nervous of what I'm going to do,
Yeah.
but, you know, I like to roll dice and see what happens.
It's going to get spicy
Yes,
from this turn on, I
for
think.
sure. I am going to take their flanks on that little portal
You
over
mean
there.
take the lands?
Take their lands.
Yeah,
What did I
that's the one.
say?
Take their flanks. You've done that.
Oh, I've done that. Yeah,
Take their lands.
Take their lands. Exactly. That's what I'm doing.
Yep.
I don't have any place of power
Me neither.
again, and neither do you.
No.
So we'll go straight into hero phase.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start off with a Shade Mist.
Yep.
6.
Does it go off on a 6? Should I roll my unbind?
Yeah, roll your unbind.
Okay, +1 from the Tzaangor Shaman.
Yeah.
I got a 7.
All right.
So-
Let's just see for future. It goes
Yeah.
off on a 6.
Okay, well, not this time.
Would have liked that Shade Mist.
So this Tzaangor Shaman here will have done that.
Okay. Then I'm gonna do the Emerald Life Swarm.
Yep.
That goes off on a 9.
Okay, I'll go with the other Tzaangor Shaman.
Yep.
+1
Yep.
on an 11.
All right.
Yep, good.
That's it for my casting.
Yeah, great.
Would you like to intervent?
I mean, I've got all of-
intervention.
Yeah, I've got all of my endless spells out. Teleporting again is just going to put me in a risky position, and there's nothing in damaging range. So no, I'm not going to countercast.
Makes sense. I will do some movement then.
Yeah, great.
Okay, back from movement
Yeah.
phase. A
A lot's changed.
lot has changed. Yes, committed everything basically, or
Yeah.
trying to. We'll see. I do need to do some charges.
Mhm.
Hexed Wraiths holding my battle tactic over there.
Yep.
Nicely. The right side reinforced this flank a little bit.
They're just holding that objective.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Fortunately, only 8 inches on the jaw,
Yeah.
so a bit of a long charge.
Yeah, I think it's about a 10-inch charge there.
Yeah. Auto run on my big block of 20. It's a 5-inch or 6-inch or something like that because of a redeploy.
And also you've put the
Exactly.
horses here so that if I want to counter fire
Yeah.
with the flamers, I
Yes.
have to go into the 2-man horse unit there.
Exactly. We don't want them to pick off half of my 20
No.
block before I charge.
I would like that. but-
Sure. these Blade Guys Revenant, the 10 unit, they made a run, but it wasn't really far enough, so I chose to teleport them with Ulrich instead, so they both ended up 7 inches. Also, I wanted a hero closer for that strike last potential on a charge.
And they can do that because you have run and charge. You can see whether the run's good enough.
Exactly.
If it isn't, you can teleport.
Yeah, I can just move closer to him and then teleport the unit away. Hex Rays move closer to give that -1 save.
And the reason why they're a bit further back there is because Karl wanted to avoid them being the closest if I was to redeploy with the Flamers and then counterfire.
Exactly.
You really wanted to ensure that the shooting was going to go here.
Yeah, the latest FAQ you can redeploy and shoot with covering fire.
Covering fire, that's the one, yeah.
So we don't want that shenanigan to hit us. It is a bit of long charges. I'm very nervous, but charges are usually on my side. Shouldn't jinx myself.
No,
but,
you're usually quite good at charging.
Yeah.
But I managed to get a 4-inch redeploy on the Tzaangor unit.
That was big, yeah.
So they have gone literally as far away as they could from all these charges.
Yeah.
I know that this 20 block's probably going to make it in, but if I can stop this stuff from getting in, especially the strike last.
Yeah.
I mean, every model that dies in Nighthaunt is significantly less damage output. So
for sure.
Yeah, it's really significant if something doesn't get in. But I am, in my mind, always playing on the fact that you're going to make the charges. So we'll see.
Yeah. With that said, I don't have any shooting because Olinda ran.
Yes.
And the Cruel Gus is also ran, but too far away. So it's covering fire.
Yeah, which I will absolutely be doing. So I'll spend a command point.
With that extra command point from being underdog.
And like the redeploy here has set up the Flamers to be potentially killed now. But I'm kind of okay with that if Karl is splitting his attacks and not lifting this Tzaangor unit. Because then the Tzaangors just start coming back. So it's going to be a bit of a question then on how Karl wants to handle his attack splitting.
Yeah.
But I'm going to take the opportunity to shoot whilst I can. So it's going to be a bunch of shots. Forced to hit then. Taking out the hits. Oh, that was pretty good. That was really good.
Not bad at all.
No, I mean, there's only 6 wounds in this unit, so I'm kind of hoping that I killed them. Force the wound.
Let's see.
Never mind.
Okay. That's just 4?
It's just 5. Yes, 5.
It is D3 damage though, right?
Yeah, it is D3 damage.
So, I guess, well, I save 4 of them, so...
so only one
D3.
One goes through, and then watch this, it's going to be 1.
Yeah.
1 damage.
All right.
And then you've got a ward save.
And then I will ward it. No.
Oh, okay. I do 1 damage with the... Yeah.
That's a good command point.
Yeah, it's super worth it. Great. Well, that's shooting then.
We'll go into charges.
Yep.
I'm going to start off with my jaws.
Yep.
Because I can't use command points there.
Go for it. Let's see
Here
what
we
you
go.
get.
That's
a
a 7.
Well, you can't re-roll it. It was a 10.
It was a 10.
Yeah.
So, that's not enough.
No. Next up,
we have the 20 block.
Okay.
Well, we'll do these hollows.
Yeah, makes sense.
The Dreadblade.
Yeah.
That is a 6 plus a 5.
Okay. An 11.
That's pretty far.
It is.
Dreadblade Horrors made it in with that 11. They're going to give -1 to save to your Tzaangor unit. Then we're going up with the 20 block.
All right.
Because
Good luck.
Thank you. 6.
All right, that's probably enough.
Should be enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's enough.
Good.
Hex rates. Need a 6.
Yep.
That's a 9. So that's enough. Time for Ulrich to charge. He needs a 9-inch. Let's see what we get. That's a 6.
And he's quite important because he gives the strike last.
Exactly. So we're going to spend the command point there.
Yep.
And hope. That's a 1, so that's not enough.
All right. So no strike last, unless Olinda makes a big old charge.
Olinda might make it.
Yeah. She needs a 10, it looks. No, a 9.
9.
Possibly a 10 to get the base over, but let's see what you get.
Let's see what we get. Not a 4.
Okay.
I'm gonna try the Cruel Gust. I mean, it needs 12, so 2 6s. Nope, not that one. Expected, but at night, don't you just want to charge with everything, right?
Executioner, can he make it? No?
No, he's too far away, unfortunately.
All right.
These guys, though, the Blade Guys Revenant, they need a 10.
All right.
Here we go. Nope, that's a 5.
It's going to be on these. units then.
Yeah, that's it basically.
Yeah. No fight last is very relevant, but I do think you have enough in here to actually kill the unit. So
Yes, I'm
the
hoping
-1
so.
save is on.
Yes.
-1 to hit as well from the...
Correct,
Yeah,
from
so
the infantry.
I might not even do anything back. I'm going to be hitting on 5s anyway. So.
Yeah. Well, actually, how many models? Oh, I'm going to do the impacts.
Yes, of course, from the...
From the Hex Wraiths. 3 model damage.
3 damage, I can't ward it, so...
That's very important because the -1 to hit only affects units that has less models than me.
Oh, interesting.
So now you don't have 20, which I am.
Okay,
and then
okay,
and then I can do the
interesting.
-1 to
Yeah,
hit.
because you do the impact mortals not directly after the charge.
Exactly.
You just do that
charge phase.
in the charge phase.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah, so a model dies,
Yep.
and now you can give them
Now they will have -1 to hit.
Fantastic.
Which is good.
Okay.
Do you want to countercharge?
So, I've been considering it. I could do it with this 20 block, but my blues are kind of screening me out a little bit here. And now that I've seen what you've got in, I'm less worried.
Yep.
I think you're probably going to still lift the 20 block of Tzaangors, but I think the Flamers will be intact. And there is a chance that the Tzaangors don't die. So we'll see. I'm going to hold on to that, and I'm going to want some command points in my turn, and I'm also going to want to do an all-out defense here. So
makes sense.
I think I'm going to hold on to the command points.
Yep. That sounds good to me.
Yep. Cool. Into combat then.
Into combat. Bladegheists are up first.
Yeah.
54 attacks. 2 is out of range. Fortunately, Krugas is not in combat to give them an extra attack. That would have been nice.
You're going to all-out attack.
I am going to all-out
I'm going
attack.
to all-out defense.
Putting me on 1s.
And I'm on 2.
Let's do it.
I can't hold all these dice.
Nope.
So I need 6s.
Yeah.
Basically.
6s.
So it was 35.
Yeah.
So that's 2. Is it just, there's another one, that's 6.
5.
Yeah, so 5 of them.
Yeah.
Okay, so 30 damage.
Right.
So that's 15 dead.
Okay.
So there's still a couple left alive, but
Still
only
a
4 models left alive.
4 models left
Yeah.
alive, and 1 died previously, exactly, yeah.
Yeah. Part of the Tzaangors in, I chose the Hex Wraiths as the pile-in target, so I've managed to be outside of 6 of this unit here, which means that they're not going to be able to swing on the Tzaangors. So that leaves it to the Hex Wraiths to try and take out the unit.
Yep.
It would be fantastic if they were not killed,
Yes.
but I think the Hex Wraiths probably can do it. But even so, I'm going to swing into the Hex Wraiths and see if I can kill one.
Yep.
I'm not feeling comfortable that I'll kill 2, but
No.
I think 1 maybe. So I've got 2 special weapons in the unit and then 2 regular Tzaangors.
Yep.
So we'll start with the 2 regular Tzaangors, hitting you on 5s, because I'm minus to hit.
Yep.
Just the 1, and then wounds. That's 1 damage.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'll
1
take
damage so far.
Yeah,
Yeah,
take
and
1.
then the special weapons, 2 hits,
Okay.
wounding you on 3s. Nothing.
Okay.
Okay, so I
1
don't
damage
kill
then.
1.
Then they're gonna swing back.
Yep.
I'm gonna go with the Dreadblade Horrors next,
Yes.
not the Hex Wraiths, because there's no point doing that one.
Yeah, because I can activate the Flamers next, so
Exactly.
you want to get the damage in while you can.
Yeah. So 1 guy into the Flamers, and then 1 into these blues that I tagged in combat.
Yeah.
We'll start with the blues.
Okay. -1 to be hit from
Minus
the
1 to
Lord
be
of
hit.
Change.
Yes. That makes it 6s.
Okay. Is that
nothing.
with the horses?
Yeah, that's with the horses. And then we have 4 attacks on 5s.
Okay.
Just 1 auto wound.
1 auto wound.
Rend 1.
Rend 1 into the blues, goes straight through.
Damage 2.
Damage 2, so 6 up wards to start with.
Yep.
Save 1 of them, and then a 3+ to see if he becomes a Brimstone. He does. So 1 blue dies and 1 Brim joins the unit, and then into the Flamers.
Into the Flamers, -1 to hit as well.
Yes, correct.
1 auto from the horses then, that's it.
Okay.
No rend on that one.
No rend, so 6 up save on the Flamers there. No, 6 up ward on the Flamers. No, so 1 damage taken.
And then the horse on top, just 1 auto as well.
1 auto.
Yeah, rend 1,
Rend
damage
1.
2.
6 up save. No. And then 6s. No. So 3 damage taken on the unit. So 1 Flamer dies.
2 kill a Flamer.
And 1 takes 1 wound.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to swing with the Flamers then. I've pulled the Hex Wraiths out of combat just so that I can pile this way. So I'm going to just pile in like this so that they can all swing onto the 2-man unit there.
The hero unit, yes.
Yeah, we'll try and take them out. So the Flamers are going to be on 3 attacks each.
Yeah.
Which isn't bad. There's
Not
only
bad
5
at
of them now though.
Yeah, that's good.
And a Champ, hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s.
Not bad at all.
2, 3,
Is it D3 damage as well?
4. No, if only.
No, okay.
No, it's only 1 damage.
All right.
But they're not your general's regiment, right?
They're not, no.
No, so no bonuses to hit them. So we're on 3s to hit.
Looks decent.
Yeah, I'm just going to quickly check whether or not the Flamers get the +1 to wound against burning targets in combat. Add 1 to wound rolls for units shooting attacks, so no.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's going to be on 4s to wound.
Yep.
Because that unit's burning from the covering fire.
Yes.
So we have 4, 5, 6.
Okay, nice.
No rend.
6. Saving 3.
Okay. 3 damage total then.
So might kill one if I
Yeah.
don't ward 2 of them. I ward 1 of them, so
Okay.
one's dead.
Cool.
All right, Hex Wraiths are up next.
Yeah.
Horses.
Moment we've all been waiting for
The
to
moment
see
we're
whether
all
we can
waiting
kill
for.
them.
Horses first, 3
Yeah.
attacks each. 5s.
Okay.
1 fell down. So here comes another one. That's another 6, so I'll take that.
Yeah. 4 autos, 5 autos.
That's it.
Okay. Okay. No rend on this though.
No rend on this.
But -1.
-1 to your roll, so
Yeah.
technically 1
So
rend.
it's going to be 5 up saves then.
Yeah.
I have saved just 1 of them.
Just
so
one.
4 damage so far.
3, 4, 5, and the champ, 4s.
Yeah.
1 auto, and then just 3 went through.
Okay.
And then 4s again. All right, that's all of them though.
Oh.
So that's 5 at Rend 2.
5.
Well, Rend 1, but 1 less to your save.
So 6 up
Sixes.
saves then.
Yeah.
No. That would have killed the
8
unit on its
damage.
own. So.
Yeah. We got the
You
unit.
got them. That was what you wanted to do.
That's what I wanted.
Very nice.
Because now his shamans can't do their annoying, first of all, damage to me.
No.
And also bring back a lot of those Tzaangors.
Exactly. Yeah, if one model had lived on 1 wound,
Yeah.
I would have been able to just bring maybe 6 back
Yeah.
and do a load of damage.
And then in your turn,
Exactly.
because I'm not charging.
Yes. So,
So-
yeah, it's very relevant that that unit died.
Yeah, like the only way I'm trying to play this matchup right now is to try and, if I commit, a Tzaangors can't be alive,
Yeah.
basically. And then just try avoid it that way.
Mm-hmm.
Managed.
Yes.
That's it for combat
It
then.
is, yeah, because by taking the
pull the
model away
blues out,
here, the
yeah.
blues aren't in combat anymore, so they can't swing. So that is all the combats.
We'll do end of turn then.
Yeah. So do you have any end of turn things?
I do not.
I have 1, and I'm going to roll a burning roll.
Is there Immortal 3?
Yeah, it could be a 3.
damage. 2.
It's 2.
Here we go. Nope, I'll take 2.
Take 2. Not dead yet, though.
Not dead. I do get my battle tactic.
You do?
They're holding that one nicely.
Yeah.
I get both flanks again. And I am my home. So
Yeah.
I hold 1 and 2 and more and flanks and battle tactic.
Full 10.
We get a 10 again.
Very nice.
All right. But now I'm staring you down.
Yes, exactly. I think there's one thing that we forgot to mention at the beginning, and that was that I chose to make this a home objective.
Yes, very true.
So the underdog can choose whether it's a home or a flank. So it means that as long as I hold this, I can potentially score 10 points this turn as well.
Yep.
But that is going to require me to hold more. So we'll see if that's even possible.
But
a good turn.
Yeah, good turn. And heading into Tzeentch.
Yeah.
Turn 2.
Tzeentch turn 2.
Yes.
Start of turn, I need to choose battle tactic, and I'm going to be taking seize the centre. Try and make a play for the middle.
Yep.
It's a home objective. I want to be on it anyway, and you're kind of surrounding it nicely. And the most important thing is you don't have a counter charge because he only has 1 command point left. So I think that's pretty reliable.
Yep.
Seize the centre. Okay, so I'm going to kick off casting by trying to do the last 1 damage that I need here. So the Tzaangor Shaman right at the back is going to try and do You know what? It's not going to be him. It's going to be the Lord of Change.
Yeah.
He is going to try and turn him into a Chaos Spawn.
Very nice.
Actually.
Okay. I like that.
No, he's not.
Okay.
So then this Shaman at the back is going to do the Unlimited spell.
Yes.
To try and do the last damage there.
All right.
That's on a 6.
Is that enough?
Good question. It is, yes.
It is enough.
Cast on a 6.
We'll try that.
Yeah.
I'll bind it. That's a 4 plus a 5.
Okay, so you unbind that one. I have 2 Shamans left. We'll do 1 more Shaman into that unit.
Yeah.
On a 7. 1 unbind left.
Yeah. We'll let it go through.
Damage then. Just the 1.
Here was 6 of war then. Ah.
Okay. Phew.
He's dead.
Okay, I've got 2 casts left. I've got all my endless spells out.
Yep.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend 5 and a 6
Yes.
with the Lord of Change.
Yeah.
And I'm going to try and teleport these flamers out.
Yep.
So the question is, do you want to go for a double 6 unbind?
Because how big it would be for me to like have them in combat still and not able to shoot and commit, like it would be huge in my, I think so at least. So I'm gonna try for the box card.
Yeah.
Let's see what we
Good
get.
luck. Oh.
No.
Okay.
Not enough.
So I'm going to move those flamers before we wrap up the rest of the casting. All right, the Tzaangor Shaman then has teleported the flamers over onto the flank there, hopefully try and take out this unit on this objective. So I have 2 casts left. I've got 1 with the Shaman and 1 with the Lord of Change. So I'm going to go for the Lord of Change's War Scroll spell next.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to try and do this onto this unit. Big 20 block there.
Yep.
On a 12, actually. You have no unbinds left.
I don't have any unbinds, yeah.
So for this spell, it's 9 dice.
Yep.
And every 6 up is D3 mortals.
Yes.
Here we go. 0 6s.
All right.
No damage.
No damage.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then lastly, so we've done this guy with a spell, this guy with a spell, this guy with a spell. So, and him with a spell. That's it, actually. I think that's the end of casting.
Okay.
Back from Tzeentch movement then, turn 2. I'll go through what I've done.
Yes.
Starting on this flank, the Purple Sun has come up here to make a charge on whatever remains after the shooting from the flamers of this unit.
And also the stopping the redeploy, because I was actually very tempted of rolling a 4 to get out of this shoot.
Yes, yeah, because if you got the 4, then I wouldn't be able to shoot. But with the Tzaangor here and the Sun here, you'd have to come over here, and then you'd probably need a 5 to stop the shooting.
Now it's not going to happen.
No, it's not worth the command point.
Nope.
This Tzaangor Shaman, I used a 3 from my Destiny dice just to ensure that he could tow onto this objective, so that if this unit dies, I can take the flank objective here and hold more.
Yep.
The Lord of Change has moved up into the centre, just because this Tzaangor is going to be basically acting as a screen against all of Karl's army next turn. So the Lord of Change is a bit safe here. He's also got a potential charge onto this objective later, and he's summoned a unit of 5 blues back by spending the 2 on my Destiny dice to hold onto this objective here. The Tzaangor managed to get the run and charge. I did that off camera because I forgot in the hero phase, but the Shaman gave them run and charge, but they were all a 1 on the run anyway, so it didn't matter in the end.
No.
So they've just run up here and they're going to do a big charge into this unit of 20, ideally.
Yeah.
Then my endless spells have moved up on this flank. They're going to do some chip damage, hopefully. I can explode this if there's anything left of the 6-man, because I don't mind if it goes off on my Tzaangor unit, really. I'll hopefully just bring them back.
Yeah.
And then the Gravetide can probably do a bit of damage into these.
For sure, yeah.
The Shamans here moved up for the battle tactic. I should mention that. They're what are going to hold the centre, ideally. And they're also within 12 of Alinda, so that they can use their mortal wound damage on her if I do manage to wipe this unit out. Just to bring back any Tzaangor that might die, or just do some extra mortal wounds. Into Tzeentch shooting phase. I'm going to kick it off with the Flamers over in the back.
Yep.
I'm going to take an all-out attack.
I am going to keep mine.
Yeah. And, I just realised they meant to have a wound on them, if you don't mind putting a wound on there.
I don't mind.
With the old teleport, I forgot.
That's
so there's only 5 of them.
I don't mind you taking wounds at all.
2, 3, 4, 5. You're not burning. Unfortunately, I wasn't in range to cast any spells on them. So I'm not going to have the plus to wound, but I am plus to hit, so I'm going to be on 2s and 4s.
Pretty nice.
So 2s to hit.
Good luck.
2 1s.
Not bad.
Good start. That was a good all-out attack. There was like 3 extra hits there.
Yeah, a lot of 2s.
Yeah. And then 4s to wound.
Okay.
We have 3.
Looks nice.
We have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 going through.
10.
10.
Wow.
Yep, pretty good.
That was a good 4-up.
It was.
Here comes my 4-ups, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. I'm more scared of your 4-ups.
Decent 4-ups. I do 5 slip through, though.
Okay, well, that's okay. That's bang on the average.
Yeah.
So D3 each.
Yeah.
We have 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Also bang on the average. 10 damage.
All right.
Cool.
We will ward all of these then.
Yep.
Easy. And
2.
by all, I mean 3.
Oh, 3, okay. So 7 die.
Yep.
Blue horrors that I summoned this turn are going to shoot all their shots into the 20 block.
Yep.
So it's going to be 10 shots on 4s and 4s. It's not very exciting shooting, but...
It's quite good weight of dice, though, against
I mean, it's not
Nighthaunt,
bad.
honestly.
Yeah, like, if something can slip through...
10 shots
Well,
for
with
5.
that roll as well, that's not bad. Only 3 misses on the shooting.
Wow, okay.
And then 4s to wound. Yeah, 3 of them.
That's not bad.
No.
I save all of them, though.
Oh, well, okay, never mind. And then the last unit of blues,
Yeah.
which includes 1 Brim. The shooting profile for the Brim is the same, though. Is going to go into the Gnashing Jaws.
Yes.
You know what? Not going to go into the Gnashing Jaws. I've changed my mind because I didn't manage to do any damage there. So instead, I'm going to put... I'm just going to put all of them into that unit because I want to get the burning keyword onto this unit here.
Yep. It was 12 inch.
12 inch, exactly.
The Brims have shooting.
Yeah, they shoot the same.
Very nice.
But in combat, they are weaker.
Okay.
So 4s and 4s again. Only 3 hits.
Opposite from...
Yeah, 3 hits this time. 4s to wound. 3 wounds.
Okay. Well, same result.
Same result.
I failed them all this time.
Okay, good. All right. The scale's balanced.
And I take 3.
Okay, not bad. Good job, Blues.
Not bad at all.
So what I'm going to do is put the burning on that unit.
Yep.
Going to start off with the endless spells because I can't re-roll those charges anyway.
Yep.
The Maelstrom ran.
Yep.
So it's just these 2 on the sides. So we'll start with the Purple Sun. Gets a 9, plenty. So he's just going to go in there. Hopefully he can deal with 3, or at least 2. I suppose if I want to hold on to that objective. They do have crit mortals.
Should be fine.
The Gravetide.
Yep.
On a 7.
Yep. That's fine.
He's going to go into the Hex Wraith and stay outside of 3 from the Revenants.
Yep.
I'm going to go with the Bird actually.
Yep.
Try and get into there just to ensure that objective.
Yep. That's not enough.
A 4, no, I'm not going to make it, and I'm not going to re-roll it. It was a 6, okay, but it's even still.
Yeah.
So we'll go with the Tzaangors then. This is the one that matters. I mean, I only need a 3 to get in, but the longer the better, really.
Exactly.
It's a 4.
Okay, well, that's longer.
And lastly, the blue horrors in the centre are going to try and stop the Gnashing Jaws from charging in your turn. So on a 7, they'll go sailing in there.
Yeah.
So I've piled these Tzaangors in. I've tagged a Linda as I wanted to.
Yep.
And I've managed to... An important note as well for the battle tactic is you need 2 units within 3 that aren't in combat.
Yep.
And what you need to ensure is that none of your units are in combat, because that's part of the battle tactic. So even if you have like 5 units here, if one of them is in combat, you fail the battle tactic.
Yep.
So
and still within 3.
And still within 3, exactly. So I've made sure that these Tzaangors aren't within 3 of the centre.
Yeah.
So then I'm scoring it with these 2 Shamans.
Yeah.
Straight into the fighting phase, I guess, combat.
Yeah.
Kicking off with the Tzaangors then. I've managed to pile in here. I've got the majority of them swinging, only 2 of them can't. It's a full unit, and they're going to be going straight into this unit here. I'm going to all-out attack. Is there any reaction that you would like to do?
I will do my last Discorporate.
And on the off chance that you manage to save them.
Exactly.
So we're both out of command points now.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to start with the special weapons, and they're all within range.
Yep.
I'm not wholly within your territory, so I
No.
don't get exploding sixes.
Yep.
There is 8 special weapons in the unit, because it's 2 for every 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yep.
So this is going to be 3s to hit and 3s to wound. Good start there.
Yeah.
Dropped 5 so far. And then wounding on 3s. Dropping another 4. So that is 2, 4, 6, 7.
7.
Yes.
All right. 1 go through.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Nighthaunt.
Sure.
2 damage there.
2 damage. I
Yeah.
put in my ward pile.
Okay. And then I have 10 regular
That's
Tzaangor.
ridiculous.
So 10 regular Tzaangor is the same again,
Yep.
but then
50-50.
is that what it is?
That's Nighthaunt saves, right? 50-50. Yeah.
Yeah, you either make them all
50-50 save it all, or you fail it all.
or you save some of them.
Yes. All right.
Same again, 3s and 3s, but this is only damage 1.
Yes. But more attacks? No?
Yeah, there's a few more of them swinging.
Ah, yeah. Okay.
There's 8 special weapons, and then there's 10 attacking now.
Okay. Yeah.
Plus the champion,
Ah, yeah.
3s to wound.
The champ doesn't have a special.
No.
Well, that looks good.
Yeah. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11.
Okay. I only save 4 here.
Okay, so that's 7, 9 damage total.
Yeah. And then we have my 5 up.
Yep.
So 5 is dead here. 6, 7 dead.
7 dead. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I was hoping for a bit better than that, as you can imagine.
Yeah. I'm gonna swing with my Hex Wraiths
Yeah.
into your
Great.
graveside. Here is the horses on 5s.
Always with the horses first.
Yeah,
We'll
I
see what
like
they
that
can
for
do.
some reason. They do 2 auto wounds.
And that's it? Okay, great.
That was terrible.
Let's see what we get. Save 1. 6 up ward. Yep, 1 down. 1 damage done.
Okay, then we have horses on 4s. Well, that makes it up a little bit. Don't have damage 2 though.
No.
But we have 6.
Okay, so it will live.
On run 1.
Yep. So we have 2, 4, 6. I think that's just onto the ward save, unless it has a 5 up save.
Yeah.
But we'll see what I roll. Wouldn't matter anyway.
No.
So then, yeah, it's got 1 wound left. I'm going to activate with the Purple Sun, I suppose,
Yeah.
because that's relevant, definitely.
Yeah.
I need it to kill 2 models for me to take that objective.
I believe.
Luckily, in this mission, Hold More is only 1 victory point, so I
Yeah.
don't care that much if this fails,
Yeah.
but I would like to kill the unit. So 2d6 attacks with the Sun, 9.
Well,
Good start.
they're dead.
Good start. 4, 6. I like how you have less faith, because to me, 9 attacks now is like 1 guy dying. So 1 mortal wound and
Okay.
4 misses.
Okay.
And then 3s to wound is 3 saves.
All right. 4s. I'll go through.
Okay, 4 damage total then. 6s then.
They're dead.
Okay,
On the wound.
excellent. So then it's your activation.
Might as well do this great Gnashing Jaws.
Dashing Jaws, yeah.
Just pile in something like that.
Okay, come on, Blues.
10 attacks
Yeah,
on 4s and 2s.
2s.
Yeah. I really like this one on the charge, actually.
It's super nice.
So nice. Okay, well, that was
Was
good.
it good?
Yeah, that was good.
How many?
6
Okay, okay.
and 2s. 3 1s. So
Okay.
three of them,
3.
and 1. Yeah.
Ren goes straight through, so then 6 up
damage.
wards,
Yeah.
saving 1 of them. So I'm going to kill the Brim,
Yeah.
and then we'll see if the blue that dies comes back. He
Yeah.
does. So Brim dies, blue dies, and then the Brim pops back in there.
He could have done it.
He
have
could.
done it, Yeah.
He could. I'm going to go with the Grave Tide.
Yep.
And I'm going to pile in this way and see if I can sneak these Revenants within 3. So that's as far as I can go.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it.
It doesn't look like it.
Nope.
Nah, unfortunate. I'm blocked a little bit by my Maelstrom there.
Yeah.
So that will just swing into the Hex Wraiths.
Yep. Yeah.
8 attacks then on 2s and 3s.
That's a good profile. 1 miss.
1 miss.
Aye, aye, aye. All right. And then 3s.
Yep. 2 misses, so 5 then.
2 through.
2 through, 4 damage.
All right. Some words on that. 2 words.
Okay.
So 1 die.
1 dies.
Yeah.
Great.
Time for Olinder to swing.
Yeah.
She has 6 attacks with her Banshees.
Okay.
On 4s and 4s.
Okay. Auto wounding on 6s, I assume.
Yes, sir. 2.
2, rend.
Rend none.
Save them both.
Sweet.
Very nice.
And then we have Staff of Midnight. 2 auto wounds. That's nice. And then 3 in total at rend 1.
6 up saves. Don't save any damage.
D3.
Very nice.
6, 7, 8.
Hey, 8 damage.
Yeah.
All right. Kills 4 Tzaangors then.
Sure.
Blue Horror's next. Going into the Ravanax Gnashing Jaws.
And a little Brim.
Yeah, I'm going
actually.
to pile them round onto the objective here.
Sure.
I don't know how many these guys are worth, but
No.
so 2, 4, 6. This is the blues on 4s and 4s. Nothing.
Great.
Brim.
Yeah.
5s and 4s. Nothing.
Okay.
Okay. There you
Nice.
go. Over to you.
Yeah. I'm going to attack with my Blade Guys Revenant.
Yep. 3s and 3s.
3s and 3s. 2 attacks each. Good old auto wounds that we like.
Ah, only 2 each. They get +1 on the charge.
+1 on the charge. Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
I did not know that. I guess because they're always charging, I just assume that they're always 3 attacks.
Exactly. Yeah.
How many then?
7.
Okay.
Run 1.
4, 5, 6, 7. So 6 up saves on the Tzaangors. Save 1, 2.
2. Nice.
So 5 damage. So 2 are dying and 1 is taking a wound.
Yeah, very nice.
Okay, that's everything fought.
Yes.
So we're just into end of the turn now. Few things to do.
Yep.
I'm not sure if you have any end of turn stuff, but I definitely do.
Yep. You start as the active player.
I do. So we're going to do some Tzaangor Shamans first. And we're going to put both of them into this unit.
Yeah.
Blade Geist, and try and return some dead Tzaangors to the unit. So the first one, nothing.
Okay.
The second one, 3.
3.
So 3 mortal wounds and 3 Tzaangors return.
Because they're wholly within 12 from the cruel gas, ignore the first one. So 2 words. No word. 2 dice.
2 die, okay. I'll put these 3 Tzaangor back in the unit.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to activate the Maelstrom next.
Yep.
Does D6 mortal wounds on a 2+. It's going to hit the Gravetide, the Hex Wraiths, this unit of Blade Geists, and then also my unit of Tzaangors.
Yep.
So I'm going to start on the Gravetide. Take 6.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to roll the wards.
No.
It's dead.
It's dead.
Hex Wraiths. Take 5.
Wow.
That's
okay.
not bad.
Okay.
I'll remove the Gravetide.
That's very good. I ward 1.
It's a good job they've got 3 wounds each then, isn't it?
Yeah.
You ward 1, so 4 damage then.
Yeah.
Then we'll hit my Tzaangor next. How about that? For 6.
Okay.
So 3 of them die.
Okay.
And then hopefully 6 into your unit. 2.
2.
No.
And I ward none.
Okay. And lastly, I'm going to roll Burning for this unit of Blade Geist.
Yep.
To take 2 mortals.
Ward 1.
Okay. So 3 left in the unit.
Yep.
I really feel like that unit should have died.
Yeah, it was a lot going into it.
7 damage 2 attacks went through and you saved 6 of them.
Yeah.
So I think that's probably what did it in the end.
I think so. Yeah, those damage 2 saves for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
100%.
But it is what it is. It's not too bad. So right into scoring, I suppose. I have 2 models on this objective. Alinda counts as 2, but this unit is also -3 control score right now. As is the Blue Horror unit in the centre. So I don't actually take this objective from you.
Because they're within 12 inch from Olinder, her grief reduces control score.
Yes.
3.
So I have 0 in theory on that
And
objective.
I have 2.
Yep. I take the centre one. Even if I was within 12, I still had it from last turn.
Yeah.
And I have my 2 units in the centre there.
Yeah.
And then I take these 2 flank objectives, the home and the flank objective here. So for scoring, I have 2 home objectives because the centre one was a home, so that's 3 points.
Yeah.
I have 1, I have 2, and I have more.
Yeah.
And I also completed my battle tactic of take the center. So I managed to get the full 10 points.
Yeah, very nice.
Not bad. Not bad,
Not bad at all.
And then we'll have to go into a priority roll.
Yeah.
So let's do that.
Let's do it.
I got a 2.
I got a 6.
Okay, well, it's your choice.
Well, I will take it.
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay, Nighthuant, turn 3.
Yeah.
You, as the underdog, can decide what you want to do with this middle objective.
Yeah. So I'm going to make it into a flank objective because I think this objective here is easier for me to hold in the later game.
Makes sense.
Than both of these.
Yeah.
Because 5 blues aren't going to hold it for long.
No.
To be honest.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I am going to then do my start off,
Yeah.
which my battle tactic is going to be do no waver.
Yeah.
It's a bit risky. There's a few things that can happen, but we trust the dice.
Yes.
And I don't have any place of power.
Me neither.
Neither do you. So we'll head into my hero phase.
Yeah.
I'm going to start off with Olinder. Well, she's my only wizard, but I'm
Yeah.
going to cast Spectral Lure.
Okay.
That's a 10.
That's nice.
Yeah, very good.
That's really good.
Yeah, we do want that one.
It's D6 models back.
Yeah. Well,
Which means-
D6 health,
which
but they're
means
1
6.
health each. Yeah, which means
Yeah.
6, exactly. Yeah.
I'll try and unbind.
Yeah.
Nope.
All right. Does it mean a 6?
No.
It does,
Of course it does.
It's ridiculous, man.
I do get a little bit fed up playing against you sometimes.
I can understand.
Yeah.
I managed to bring back 4 because of the coherency rules, or returning model rules, so
Yeah.
to say, because they have to be coherent with the unit that is still there. So I managed to put out 3 to make it a 6-man, basically,
Yeah.
and then 1, but after that I couldn't put out any more.
Yeah.
So 4 out of 6, but I mean, hey, it's great.
Yep.
So we're going to go into doing a Spirit Drain with
Okay.
Linder. That's a 4, so nothing happens.
Okay. All right.
Then we're going to do Olinder's once per battle to bring back on everywhere on the table. So we'll start with these ones as well.
Yeah. D3 plus 3.
All right.
Another
so
6.
Another 6.
Okay,
Good.
and then the Hex Wraiths?
The Hex Wraiths, a 1.
So
one
one
horse.
horse back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
1 horse. Okay, I could only return 5, unfortunately, because the last one would not be coherent.
Yeah. And then 1 horse back.
And 1 horse back, yes. And then I don't have any more casting, so it's you. If you
Yeah.
want to do an intervention.
Absolutely. So I thought this through a little bit. I think right now this unit is quite effective. It can retreat and charge and doesn't really risk Karl's battle tactic. So I don't want that to be the case. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend 1 command point. I'm going to use my 6 and my 3 to cast on a 9 with the Lord of Change. Worth mentioning here, Destiny dice don't get modified by friendly abilities.
Oh, so no plus
So
to cast.
no plus, but also no minus.
Okay, that's cool.
So it is a 9
Yeah.
on the casting roll.
Of course, I'll try and abide.
Lord of Change War Scroll spell onto
Yeah.
this unit.
I'll try, of course. I get a 7, so
Okay.
you got it.
Let's see if I can roll more than 0 6s this time.
Yeah.
3, 6.
I mean, where's 1, 2 on average-ish,
Yeah.
so...
That's 3.
Nice. Very nice.
Now, hopefully it's 9 damage.
Yeah.
It's
It's
7 damage.
7 damage,
That's
though.
okay.
Yeah, not bad at all. I'm gonna throw in a little war there. Warding 1, so
Okay,
6 damage.
Okay.
That's
so
nice.
what I was hoping is that I could unbind your Shade Mist and then do that. Not
Yeah.
your Shade Mist, sorry, the one that resurrected the models, the 6.
Yeah, yeah.
Because if I could do that and then countercast there, I might have been able to kill this unit. But
Yeah.
you brought too many models back, so...
Yeah, but basically you cancelled out one of my abilities.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
a bit. So yeah, not bad.
So Karl's removed the models here. It's worth mentioning this unit is still burning,
Yeah.
but the burning rule specifically says that instead, when you return models or heal the unit, it has to be that unit that's using the ability to do so to be negated with the burning.
Yeah.
So because Alinda used the spell
Yeah.
and then used her once per game, it's Alinda using the ability, so that doesn't actually remove the burning,
No.
which is good and bad. I mean, the unit's still burning, but I also would have liked to not return 6 models to the
For
unit.
sure.
So
And stop the battle tag.
exactly,
Yeah.
yeah. But it is, so the unit's still burning.
Yep.
That's the end of the hero phase then.
It is.
So-
Let's go into movement.
Ah, yeah.
Finished up movement. I'm basically gonna commit my whole army.
Everything ran because it can.
Everything ran because it can, yeah. Well, Linda was the only one still in combat to keep them from redeploying.
Yeah.
She can charge in combat,
Yes.
while all of us can.
Yeah.
She will just stay there and charge.
This unit, you put one model back because you forgot about your Spirit Torment.
Yes.
It reduces the damage
Exactly.
by 1.
Exactly. Or
each phase.
ignores 1 damage
Yeah.
each phase, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So
brought
still
one
7,
back there.
7-man unit there.
7 men there, yes. And then he also just walked up there to have his little shots.
Yep.
Olinda doesn't have shooting combat, so I think
That's it, right?
Yeah, some shooting with Cruel Gust.
Yep.
4 attacks, 3+, 3+. 1 fail, and then 3+. All hit, a wall wound.
3.
So 3,
So
and
2
then 2.
Tzaangors die then. And I'll just take these 2 over here.
Yep.
Make that charge maybe 1 inch longer.
Yeah, that's very
never
true.
know.
That's very true. Then we'll go into charges.
Yep.
Gonna start off with a 5-man of Hex Wraiths.
Yep.
They need a 3, and they get a 7.
Okay.
You can just move them in there.
Into these blues.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Then we're doing a little impact with those guys. Take 3 mortal wounds.
Okay. So
Of
the blue
mortal
horrors have 6 up ward.
Yep.
Nope. And
Nope.
then do they turn into brims? Yes, 2 of them do.
Okay, nice. Then I'm gonna charge with the other Hex Wraith unit. They get a 10. Okay, I'm gonna do a impact on your
On the shaman?
shaman for
No.
nothing.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do -1 to save on these guys for
Yes.
that charge. And then I will charge with the Cruel Gust. For 6.
Okay. He's in.
He's in. He's
And
gonna
I'm
give you-
assuming he's going to be given fight last.
Fight last.
Yeah, very
correct. Hex, Executioner. Enough. 5, 6,
Yep.
7, 8. Will also go in. Olinder, I'm activating this so I can actually charge in combat.
Yep.
That's a 6.
All right.
Should be fine.
Is it enough to get over the top there?
It is not.
Okay.
So we'll get there.
Yep.
And then I will do it with the... I'll do
All
with
right.
the 10
Okay.
10
yeah.
men.
I think they need like a 4.
Yeah. That's an 8.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Okay, charging with these Spirit Hosts.
Okay. Into the blues.
Yeah, that's a 12.
Okay.
Sure. It's these ones.
Yep.
7. Okay, finished my charging.
Yeah.
Basically everything I skipped Allrack because the Blade guys will do more damage than him.
Exactly. You want to get as many of them attacking as possible, really.
Yep. And then your counter charge.
Yeah, so I'm going to spend the 2 here for a counter charge with the Lord of Change. There's a few plays I can do with it.
Definitely, yeah.
I mean, one of the options, if I don't get that long of a charge, is to just get these guys wholly within combat range of the Lord of Change, and then they're -1 to be hit as well. So
Yeah, that's true.
there's a few things I can do. Let's see what he gets, though.
An 8 is enough, though.
An 8 is definitely enough, so
Yeah.
I'll just check where I can go. Okay, so I've decided to move in to the Hex Wraiths over here, get the bird onto this objective. Alinda's probably just going to make him only control score 2 anyway, but you never know. But the main thing here is that Karl's going to have to activate this Hex Wraith unit now, because I could potentially pile in and strike the unit that needs to survive. It's the most easily killable unit, I suppose, for denying the battle tactic. But we'll see. I mean, with 2 shamans and a Lord of Change, maybe I can pick up the 4-man Hex Wraith unit as well.
Yep.
There is a chance.
For sure.
Sometimes you fail 4+ saves, sometimes.
Sometimes,
We'll see.
exactly, yeah.
Yeah, but that just means we'll go straight into your combat phase.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna start with the Hex Wraiths. 3 of them gonna attack into the Shaman, and then 1 into the Lord of Change.
And no
command points from my side here.
No,
Well, I have, but I'm not gonna spend it.
Yeah, I mean, I would very much like the Shaman to survive, but
Yeah.
I kind of feel like you're going to kill him anyway. But he's not minus to save right now.
No, he's not.
I'm going to take an all-out defense on that Shaman. It'd be great if he could live.
Yep. We're attacking into him with the horses first. 5s. 1 auto. You have 3 there.
3.
No rend.
No rend, so
Yeah.
4 up saves here. Saving 2. 1 taken then.
And the riders for the champ as well. We have 2 auto. And just 2
1.
auto.
Just 2 auto.
Just 2 auto.
Okay.
Rend 1.
Rend 1, so 5 up saves.
Yeah.
Save 1 of them.
Nice.
So 2 damage.
Yeah.
So he's alive. He takes 3.
Yes, that was a good all advance then.
Yeah, well, well, I mean, it didn't actually matter, but
No, that's true. He survived at
he
least.
did survive. That's on them, yeah.
Sweet. Then
Okay.
into the Lord of Change.
Yes, -1 to hit here.
All right, 6 on the horses, 1,
Okay,
and they stray through.
yeah. Don't save it. 5 up ward. Nope, take 1.
And then the horses, nothing.
Nothing, okay. 1 damage taken on the Lord of Change then.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to try and deny Karl's battle tactic as best as possible. So I'm going to pile in with this Tzaangor Shaman here. And I'm just going to tag, just move in over here. Same distance away from this Hex Wraith. And I'm going to not pull in the Executioner.
Yep.
But I'm going to tag the Cruel Ghast.
Yes, sir.
So the Shaman's got 5 attacks on 4s and 3s. Would you like to use any reactions?
No.
Me neither. I'm going to save mine, I think, for my turn.
All right.
4s to hit. Just 2. 3s to wound. Absolutely nothing.
Okay.
Okay, over to you.
Over to me. I'm going to attack with my Spirit Hosts. 6 attacks each.
No minus to hit right now because the Lord of Change is outside of 12 from them.
That was very, very bad.
Okay.
You have 5.
We'll start with the ward saves.
Yep.
6 up wards. Saving 1 of those. So 4 damage goes through. There is 4 in the unit. The Brim's definitely dead. And then
Yep.
the blues. There is 1 Brim left alive in the
Okay.
unit. 1 blue turns into a Brimstone.
Okay.
My activation, I'm going to go next with this Tzaangor Shaman that took the wounds earlier. He's going to pile this way, closer to the Lord of Change.
Yep.
And outside of combat range from the Cruel Ghast there.
Yes, sir.
And he's going to swing into the Hex Wraiths. Would you like to use any reactions on
I
these?
will do a Discorporate there, yes.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, they're only a 4-man unit, so there's a chance
Exactly,
that
and
they
they've
could be
taken 2 as well.
killed. Exactly. So 4s to hit from the Shaman. 2 again. 3s to wound. 1 this time.
Okay.
Better than last.
Save it.
Okay. Over to you.
5 men of horses next.
Into the blues.
Into the blues.
-1 to hit.
-1 to hit. Then you have 4 auto wounds.
Okay.
And that's it.
So 4 saves.
4 saves, no
6
rend.
ups.
Yeah.
Nope. And then wards. Nope. And then brims. Nope. They're dead.
Okay. That was a lot of no's.
It was a big old whiff. I'm going to go with the big old Lord of Change next. I'm going to pile. I'm going to choose this unit as the pile target.
Yep.
So I'm going to go in kind of over here.
Yep.
And then I'm going to. I think actually I'm going to swing into this unit. There's a chance that Alinda doesn't manage to get the bird into 12
Yep.
inches, which means that the bird will count as 5, and if I kill 1 horse, I'll be able to keep control of this objective potentially.
Yep.
It doesn't matter for scoring because the centre counts as a flank objective
That is
anyway.
in your
so-
turn at least.
Yeah, it will matter in my turn, exactly. So we'll do this guy.
Yep. And I don't have any Discorporate on those guys because I use it on the other horse. So
Yeah, exactly. So
a good
he's
old
got
6 of war.
3 profiles that are all 4 attacks.
Okay.
I'm going to spend my last command point for an all-out attack.
Very nice.
We're going to start with his curved beak.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s. 3 hits, 2 wounds.
Okay. Both go through.
That's 4 damage so far.
Okay.
Then we'll go with his Baleful Sword on 3s and 3s as well. Just the 1. Nothing. That's the one that mattered, of course.
Okay.
And then 4 attacks on 3s and 3s.
Is that like D6? Or?
This is no, it's flat 3 on the sword. Just 1 with
Okay.
the Staff of Tzeentch.
Save that one.
Okay, so 4 damage in total.
6 up ward.
Make 2 of them.
No, yeah, one of them.
Oh,
so one guy.
okay, all right, 1 dies then.
Yeah.
So there's a chance that I managed to get the objective. Good job. All right, your swing.
Gnashing Jaws into that one little brim.
1 little brim that could.
Force. Okay.
Is it enough?
Dropping quite a lot,
Okay,
but it's still 4.
4.
Yeah.
Damage 1.
Yeah.
Rend. So
Rend
6
1,
up,
yeah.
4 6s. Oh, okay, he's dead. You got him. Well done,
I
Brim.
got him.
And then it's all you, because the only thing I have left to activate is the Tzaangors, but they're fighting last, so you
Yep.
get to do everything.
I'm gonna attack with the Blade Geists.
Yep.
And I'm gonna do an all attack.
Yep. I'm counting on the Tzaangor unit being dead. That's why I used my command point already. So
Yeah.
I would have used, if the Hex Wraiths hadn't have given me -1 to save, then I absolutely would have saved the command point for an all-out defense. But at this point, I would have been on 6s anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered.
Also off camera, I forgot to mention that I popped his once per battle for 1 extra attack.
Yeah.
I forgot it when I swung with the Hex Wraiths, but
But it matters
what it is.
now.
So it's 20 times 2, 40 attacks.
Yeah.
2s and 3s.
Looks good.
1 auto wound. And 2 fails.
Okay.
And then 3s to wound. So that's 5, 10, 13 on the first one. No, exactly. 2 auto, 1 fail.
And 3s to wound.
3s to wound, yeah. 5.
So 5, 6, 7,
14.
14. So that's 27.
Yeah.
So that would kill 13 of them, and there's 12 left. So
Okay.
there you go. A 10-man unit
A 10-man.
on their own kills 13 Tzaangors. Cool.
Yeah,
I'll remove them then.
that checks out. I'm gonna go with Executioner next.
Yep.
Because he charge, he can pile wherever he wants now. He's not in combat.
Yeah.
So he's gonna pile in and swing into your little Shaman.
Yeah, that's the one that didn't all-out defense. So
Yeah. So that's 3s and 3s run 2.
yeah, we'll go straight through.
1 drop.
Okay.
3 at run 2.
He's dead.
6 damage. Yeah. End of turn.
Yeah.
I don't have anything to do in my end of turn, but you do have.
I do have 1 burning roll on the 7-man unit,
Yep.
and I get 2 mortal wounds from that,
Okay. I ward 1.
and then ignore 1,
And then ignore 1, exactly, yeah, that's true. So nothing.
and then scoring.
Scoring. I hold both flanks, so this counts as a flank.
It is a flank, yeah,
so
exactly.
I hold both flanks.
Yes.
I
You also
hold
hold
my-
this because you got a Linda within 12 of the burn,
True.
so you managed to hold this objective. So you
Your
have both
home
homes as well.
And my home.
Yeah.
And do not waver battle tactic.
Yes.
So
Nothing died.
another
Shocker.
10 points there. Yeah, shocker, yeah. Another 10 points.
Yep, very
for the
nice.
Nighthaunt.
Great. So we'll rock into Tzeentch. Turn 3.
Yep.
Tzeentch turn 3.
Yes.
Bit of a rough spot,
Mm-hmm.
but we'll try and score as many points as we can before the game ends.
Yep.
So I'm gonna, I could, there's a very easy battle tactic for me right now, which is take their lands,
Yep.
because I can just take this place of power on the left-hand side. But I don't think I'm being effective enough, and I want to save that for later in the game, because with a teleport, I can potentially just get that
Yep.
as a freebie.
Yep.
So what I'm instead going to do is I'm going to try and kill the Spirit Host unit. Because they're part of the General's Regiment, so I'm going to take Slay the Entourage. I'm hoping that with enough spells and the Flamers, I can try and take out that unit.
Mm-hmm.
Karl's going to have a choice between Discorporate or Redeploy. There's going to be a few options there. Yeah, I think that's my best bet. So that's what we'll try and do.
Yeah, let's do it.
So we'll start off with casting, I suppose. I'm going to go with the Lord of Change to begin with,
Yep.
and he's going to do his War Scroll spell, targeting the Spirit Hosts.
Yes, sir.
It goes off on an 8.
Try and unbind that.
Yep,
On an 8. So you get it.
I get it.
Yep.
Okay. So it's the 9 dice classic. I mean, if this just does it, that would be great.
Yeah.
1,
Okay.
3 mortal wounds into that unit.
3 mortal.
Yep.
Take 3, so one's down.
Is it reduced by 1?
Maybe if they are all within 12. They are, so,
Yep, so-
one is not dead.
Okay, 2 damage then. Then I will go with the Tzaangor Shaman that is in combat right now. He's going to do the Chaos Spawn spell
Okay.
into the same unit
Yep.
on an 8.
That one I want to try and deny.
Yep.
On an 11.
Ah, okay. All right.
Yeah.
That's a shame, because that would have shut down the redeploy.
Exactly. For sure.
Okay, so he's done. And then this shaman here will take the unlimited spell. Yeah. Actually, you know what? He's just gonna cast a Grave Tide, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. on a 7.
I don't have any more unbind, so...
Okay, all right, so we'll set up the Gravetide.
Yeah.
And finally, my Lord of Change is going to try and teleport this Shaman out of combat so that he's around for a later turn. I think what I'm actually going to do at this point is probably use my Destiny dice. No, you don't have an unbind.
I don't have any unbind, yeah.
Okay, I'm just going to chance it. I mean, I can retreat with him, and then on a 5 or a 6 he might die, but it's low odds that he dies, so I'll try and teleport him out naturally.
Yeah.
It's a 5 plus 1 is a 6. I think it needs a 7 on the teleport.
Yeah.
So no, he's not getting out.
No teleporting,
And that is going to be it for my hero phase, because there's no run and charge or anything. Do you have anything that you would like to do with your last command point?
No.
Okay, then we'll go to movement. All right, finished moving. Few decisions to be made. The easiest one was moving up the flamers at the back there, so that they can try and get my battle tactic on the spirit hosts. I've retreated this shaman here from the hex wraiths there to just be on this objective, try and hold it. The shaman that was over on this objective has moved over to the back here to make a charge and get onto this objective as well, because if I manage to get both of these objectives, then I will score 10 points this turn. There's no counter charge from Karl. And then the Lord of Change has stayed in combat, because if he retreated to try and hold this, then just a half an inch redeploy from Karl here, and he would have kept this objective. So it really wasn't worth me pulling him out. And also there's a chance that he manages to actually do some damage into this unit. Because you only have one command point. You either discorporate there and don't do it here, or save it for here, and then I get my battle tactic. So it's a little bit of a decision for you.
For sure.
So I think that's it for my movement phase. Would you like to do a redeploy?
I'm not going to do a redeploy, no, because I'm saving it for a discorporate.
Yeah, makes sense.
You can charge this endless spell here anyway.
I should say though, this shaman might die, because I haven't rolled whether or not the damage that he takes from retreating. So he's going to take D3. Here we go. He takes 2. All right, he's alive.
All right.
He's got 1 wound left. He's probably going to die to these hex wraiths, but you never know.
Who knows? And then these ones are also burning.
Yeah, they are burning.
So plus 1 to wound from your shooting now.
So I'm going to do that. They're going to start burning, which will kick off the shooting phase.
Yep.
The spirit hosts are in Karl's General's Regiment.
Yep.
So my flamers are going to be +1 to hit and +1 to wound.
Pretty good.
I'm going to choose to make them burning anyway, because they're the only target that I can put it on.
Yeah.
But also, if I don't manage to kill them, then they might die to the burning. So it's a bit of chip damage afterwards.
I will do a discorporate though.
Okay.
We'll see. Yep.
So I'm going to be hitting you on 2s.
Yep. So no command wise for me.
3 misses.
Yep.
And then I'm going to be wounding you on 3s.
Right.
Oh, that's quite a few misses. That's a lot of misses. 6 only.
Okay. 3 go through.
Okay. Damage.
Okay.
Oh, that's pretty nice though. 8 damage total.
8 damage total.
Yeah, that's done all right.
5 at ward.
Yes. Save 4 of them.
Yeah. So
4 damage then.
2 dice minus. So 1. He ignores 1.
Oh yeah, of course.
So 1, 2, 3.
Yep. Okay.
Yep.
That's going to do it for shooting.
Yep.
So we'll go on straight to charges. Starting off with the Gravetide. I can't re-roll any of these charges anyway, but 9-inch charge on the Gravetide. It's a 6, so it's staying right there. Purple Sun needs a 6-inch to get into the Gnashing Jaws. I'd like a long one though here, if possible. It's a 7.
So he's in.
So he's in. So I'll move that in a second. I only have 1 more charge to do, and it's going to be this shaman into these hex wraiths on a 9.
Yep.
So I'm just going to pop in there at the back.
Yep.
And we'll move the sun in. And of course, flame is at the back, so we'll get them in on an 8.
Perfect.
So they'll shift in onto that objective and get as many of them attacking into the spirit host as possible.
Yep.
All right. Going to kick it off with the bird, the Lord of Change in combat. Reason being, I want to block Karl from being able to pile onto this objective. If I'm reasonably going to be able to hold this to get even hold 2. I need my units to survive and try and take this objective here. So what he's going to do is choose this unit of Hex Wraiths as the pile target, move in to block them from piling onto the objective, hopefully. I mean, I think one of them might be able to.
Maybe one, but yeah.
Yeah. But then he's going to swing everything into the other unit of Hex Wraiths that have 4 models on the objective.
Yep.
So he's going to go with his 4 attacks. He doesn't have any bonuses to hit now because I don't have a command point for an all-out attack. But we'll begin with the sword because it's the most interesting.
Yep.
It's going to be 4s and 3s with the sword. 2 hits. 1 wound with the sword. Okay, that's 3 damage so far. Then we have the curved beak on 4s and 3s as well. 1 of them.
Goes through.
That's 2 damage, so that's 5 so far. And then we have the Staff of Tzeentch, which is on 3s and 3s.
Okay,
all hit. 3 wound.
Okay. 1 through.
D3 on that. For 2.
Okay.
So 7 damage total.
Right. Ward 1.
Okay.
So 6.
Kill 2 of them.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay, over to your swing.
I'm going to go with the Gnashing Jaws.
Okay.
10 attacks.
Yep.
4s and 2s.
4s and 2s.
And it's
Well,
into the...
that's a good start.
Yep, that's a good start. And it's of course into these
The
ones
flamers,
and not the Purple Sun.
Yeah. A
4.
couple of 1s though.
4 at Ren 1.
4 at M1, so 6 up saves and it's damage 1.
Yep.
6 up saves, then 6 up wards.
Yep.
Save 1.
Very nice.
Ward saves. No. So 2 die.
Okay.
I'm going to go with the flamers. They're going to pile just straight forward here into this gap.
Yep.
And swing on in. So it's going to be 4 attacks for the champion, then 3 for the other guy and 3 for the other guy, plus 1 to hit and wound.
Yeah,
So it's going to be 2s and 3s.
Yeah, nice.
And I need to kill this unit if I want to get my battle tactic.
Yep.
I was hoping they would have taken a lot more damage by this point, but still, no. Only 3 from the shooting.
Yeah.
So only 1 miss on the
Okay.
attack, and then
Nice.
we're wounding on 3s.
Okay.
Okay, not great. Only 4.
Only 4.
Yeah.
I saved 2
Okay.
and ignore 1.
Yeah.
So I'll take 1.
Okay. Ward save.
I don't take that one.
Okay. Cool.
Yep.
Then it's your swing.
The Hex Wraiths, you can pile them into your Shaman. I think both can hit the
You
weak
want to
guy.
swing into the
Yeah,
one
I'll
with
just-
1 wound. Yeah.
I'll do both in there.
Mm-hmm.
Horses, 5s, nothing.
Okay.
And then the Riders.
Yeah. 4s and 4s.
This one was not part of the roll. Yeah, 4s
I'm
and
not
4s.
wholly within. Yeah, it's 4s and 4s.
2. Run 1.
2, rend 1. Okay, so double 6 for him to live. No, he dies. We've just double checked and the sun was just in range to be able to pile.
Yeah.
We've had to spin both the models because they're so clunky to move around. But if it was just bases,
It would have worked.
then it would have worked
Yeah.
just to get within 3 there. So the sun's going to try the last ditch attack, double
The Hail
1,
Mary.
the Hail Mary into
Yeah.
that unit of, I can't remember what they're called, spirit hosts.
Yeah. 8.
8 attacks, okay.
All right.
And we need to do 4 damage.
Yes.
It's
4
not,
6s.
Not good odds.
No. 4 6s and no wards.
3s. How about no 6s and 2 misses?
Sure, that
Yeah.
works as well.
And 3s.
Okay. All right.
All of
okay.
them. Okay, so 6.
6. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
That's 5 through.
There's a chance, but they've got a 6 up war, so you need to make 2 of these.
Yeah. I made none.
Okay.
All right.
Wow, we actually managed to do it with the sun.
That is crazy.
That's a big deal. That's a really big deal, because that's a... I mean, the sun killing them there, just to talk this through,
Yeah.
if he hadn't have done it, I wouldn't have taken that objective,
No.
which means I wouldn't have held more.
Yeah.
I also won't hold 2 home objectives.
No.
That's 4 points, and I would have failed my battle tactic for another 4 points. So I would have
Basically
got
1 point, yeah.
I would have lost 8 points
Yeah.
if I hadn't have killed them with him.
Yeah.
A pretty big deal.
Purple sound for the win.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, way too close, but I take what I can get.
Yeah.
All right, so it's finally going to be your Hex Wraiths
My
here
Hex Wraiths, all
to
right.
swing, and then I've got my Shaman back here to do afterwards as the
Okay,
last attack.
let's pile them in. 4 horses swinging.
-1 to hit onto the Lord of Change.
Just the auto wounds then.
Yep.
We got 2.
Okay.
That's it. No rend.
No rend, 5 up saves on them then.
Yep.
Nope, and then 5 up wards. Saving 1, so taking 1 damage on the Lord of Change.
Okay. Then we have
He's taken 2 now.
the riders. 2. At round 1.
2 at round 1, so 6 up saves, 5 up wards.
Yep.
No, and 5 ups. 1. Take another.
Okay.
3 taken.
Okay.
And then we'll finish the fighting with the Tzaangor Shaman.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to make sure that I'm outside of 12 from Melinda so that I still count
Yep.
as models on the objective.
Looks like it.
Yeah, it's going to be 5 attacks into this unit of Hex Wraiths. On 4s to hit, the usual 2.
The usual 2, yeah.
And 3s to wound, the usual 1.
Save.
Saved? Okay, cool. That's it then.
Yep.
End of turn. I only have 1 burning enemy now.
Yeah.
I realised that the spirit hosts were burning as well, so there was
Yeah.
a chance that I managed to kill them with the burning at the end there,
Yeah.
if the sun hadn't have done the last wound.
Yeah.
I have 1 burning
That's
unit
crazy.
over here, so I'll hit them with 2 mortal wounds.
All right. I will see if I can do something. Award 1 and ignore 1.
Ignore 1, great. So nothing again.
Nothing again.
And then that's end of turn abilities.
Yeah,
so
I
then
don't
it's
have anything
scoring.
either. Mm.
So I do actually manage to pull out a 10-point turn here.
That's crazy.
I hold both home objectives for 3 points. I hold 1, 2, and more objectives for another 3 points.
Mm-hmm.
And then I managed to slay the entourage
Yeah.
for 4 points.
Yeah.
So I managed to get the 10 points.
Proper
and-
magician.
Yeah, exactly. Proper Tzeentch magician.
Exactly.
So then we'll go to the roll-off. I
Yeah, let's
suppose.
do it.
See what we can get. A 2.
A 4.
You carry on winning them.
Yeah.
Your choice.
I will carry on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
makes sense.
Turn 4. You start with the objective in the middle. What do you
Yeah.
want to do?
So I'm just going to make this a flank objective.
Very nice. And then I'm going to pick Slay the Entourage. Should be able to do that.
Yeah. 3 flamers to kill.
3 flamers.
Seems good.
Should do that. And
Yep.
then we don't have any place of power again, so we're going to go into my casting. I'm going to do Spectraler on my Tome unit, or
Yep.
the 20 block there.
Yep.
Get it on a 7.
7. I'll try and unbind with the with the Tzaangor Shaman, I guess. It's +1.
Yep.
On an 8. That was
Right.
relevant.
So I don't get that. And then I'm going to do Olinder's own one to
Yeah.
reduce the save. I get that on 11.
Nice. So I need a double 6 here.
Yeah.
I have to do it with the Lord of Change. No, you get that one.
So I'll put that into the big bird.
So no positives to hit, wound, and save. Is
Correct.
that right? Okay.
Yep.
So no all-out defense or anything there.
Do you want to do an intervention?
I will.
Yep.
I'll do an intervention.
Yep.
I'm going to... Actually, I'm just... Because I feel like the best way to try and win this game is to shut down your battle tactic.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to spend my 8 on my Destiny dice.
Yeah.
And I'm going to teleport my Lord of Change
Yeah.
over there.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I'm going to try and unbind it. And I don't.
Okay. I've moved the Lord of Change over to the back of the board there so that the Flamers are going to get -1 to be hit
Yes.
in combat, which is going to be relevant, hopefully.
Yes.
Probably not, because you've got so many models that can just go into them, but
Yep.
you never know.
Never know.
And that was free. That cost me 0 command points
Because you
because I
unbind.
managed to get an unbind with the Tzaangor Shaman.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's hero phase, I think.
I'm going to go into
Into
movement.
movement.
Yeah. Movement done.
Yeah,
Basically, they're going to die. And maybe the bird as well, if we're lucky.
yeah.
And the Hex Wraiths are staying in combat over there to play with a Shaman.
Yes, and no real redeploy potential except on the bird, which I think I'm probably going to take.
Yeah.
It might make the charge a bit harder there, and if I keep the bird alive, then I can get a battle tactic next
Yep.
turn at least. So
Yep.
he's going to move 5,
Very nice.
and he'll just move as far away from Allrack as he possibly can.
Yep.
Thank you very much. Perfect. Yeah, That's it for charges, but you do have a little bit of shooting to do, so we can roll into the shooting phase.
Yes. Krulga starting off with his 4 attacks.
Yep.
3s and 3s. 2 hits.
Okay.
2 wounds, Ren 2.
Ren 2, ward saves. No, 2 damage then.
2 damage, and then we'll do Olinder with the classic 1 attack, which should always be 1. It is not, and it doesn't
misses. Okay, good. Phew.
So
Okay,
that's 2 damage.
1 flame of dice.
Yeah.
We'll just take this one here, and 1 wound still on the unit.
Okay,
Yes.
then we'll do some charges.
Cool.
Gonna start off with Ulrich.
Yeah.
5.
That's close.
Doesn't make it,
Okay.
and he will just stay there.
Yeah.
Can't be bothered to...
Yeah, there's no fight last that's needed from him or anything.
No. This unit is gonna go. The
Yep.
10 Blade Geist, they go with 3. Good thing they were 3 away.
Yep. They're in.
I'm gonna charge with the Executioner. He gets an 8.
Oh, he's in.
He will go over here.
Okay, yeah. Frees up some space for Olinda to go in.
Yep. Here we go, Linder. A 4. She doesn't make it.
No.
We'll do the other 10-man unit.
Yes.
Or however many is left. 6. That's enough. Hex Wraiths will charge next.
Yeah, they can get into the sun there at the back.
Yeah, they got a 10 as well. So
Very nice. Maybe into the bird then.
they'll do get into the bird.
Nice.
But yeah, I mean, I might as well fight a little bit with him.
Yep.
To up mortal damage on... nope, nothing.
No. From the impact hits. That
From
was
the impact
hex
hits from the horses, yes.
Last charge then.
Well, I'm going to charge with those
Oh,
ones
of
as
course.
well.
Yeah, they can charge in combat.
Yeah. And then we'll do the Krulgast.
Yes.
Gets 2, so
No.
he's staying where he is.
And
Horses,
then they need to not roll a double 1.
they get a 5.
Okay, well that's fine.
And then it's a 2 up there as well,
Yeah.
for nothing.
Okay, and then where would you like to put your minuses to
I'll
save?
do minus a save here.
Yes. Yep. All right, great.
And then minus to hit here.
Yeah.
And strike last on those guys as well, I
Yeah,
guess.
okay, sure.
Well, on
I
the
think
sun-
they're probably dead.
I will do it on the sun.
Okay, yeah.
Gonna start off combat with his Executioner's ability on a 2+.
Yep.
Minus 1 attack on the sun. 1 less attack.
Okay, so he could be on 1 attack.
It could be on 1
potentially.
attack, yeah. And then I piled in the Hex Wraith, so we're gonna attack with those ones
Yeah,
into
great.
the bird.
I can't roll out defense because you used the spell.
Yep.
That means I can't modify my hit or wound or save.
Exactly.
So I'm going to be on -1 to save. I'm on 6 up save right now
Yeah.
on the Lord of Change.
And I'm gonna do an all-out attack here.
Yeah, you will. There's no need though because he's -2 to be hit.
That's
right now,
very true. So we're not doing that.
Yeah, he's going to be -1 regardless.
We'll do the horses then. Just auto wounds. That one is cocked. 3.
3.
Yep.
Okay. And 6 up save because no rend.
Yep.
No. And then a 5 up ward. Say 2 of those. So 1 damage taken. So
Okay.
far.
Then we'll do the riders.
Yep. -1 to hit.
Yeah. So 5s. So 3.
So 3, and they go straight through.
Yeah. So 6 damage.
So that's 6 ward saves then.
Yeah.
5 ups. And I save just 1 of them. So I'm taking 6 total.
Okay.
So he's taken 9.
Yep.
And then it will be my attack.
Yes.
And I may as well go with this Tzaangor Shaman at the back then. See if I can punk these 2 Hex Wraiths.
Let's do it.
I can all-out attack here, so I'm going to.
Might as well.
Because
I'll do it. I'm gonna do a Discorporate.
Yeah, makes sense. I mean, it's the only threatening fight we have on the table, really. So,
Yeah.
so it's going to be 5 attacks on 3s and 3s into the Hex Wraiths.
Yeah. Here we go.
The classic 2 hits and 3s to wound.
Doesn't matter all out attack.
No, no, nothing.
all right, okay.
All right.
I thought I was gonna say one to keep
Yeah.
up the pattern.
No. I think yeah. No, these dice are 100% going in the bin. This game. Over to you.
Yeah. I'm gonna do the Executioner. And he's gonna put it into the sun.
Okay.
3 hits. And 2 wound.
2
and
wounds.
Ren 2.
That goes straight through
So
then.
4 damage.
4 damage.
Yeah.
So 4 ward saves. Get a wound dice ready for him. He takes 4.
Okay.
Then it will be over to my Lord of Change.
Yes.
And he's going to pile in and... No, he's not. He's going to stay there just so that I don't want anything else getting into combat with him.
Yeah.
So he's just going to stand where he is and fight into the Hex Wraiths.
Yes.
So the sword on 4s. 1 on 3s. 1 on the sword.
Yep.
That's 3 damage so far.
I should have discorporated there.
4s, 3s.
Nice.
2
Yep.
with the bigs.
Both.
Oh, that's another 4. That's 4 damage there.
Okay.
And then finally 3s and 3s with the staff. 3.
He's angry.
He is.
Okay.
3 more.
All right. Save 2.
Okay, D3 on that. 1.
Okay. Nice.
Not too bad.
6 at ward. Right. So I take 7.
Take 7. Okay,
Yeah.
so that kills 3 of them.
Because yeah. Nice. And then the purple sun is going to do the job again.
Yeah, well, maybe, but it is fighting last, and you have a lot of attack still to go in. So,
Yeah.
but you are going to have to kill those flamers at some point.
I do.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we'll do the gnashing jaws.
Okay.
10 attacks into the purple sun. Force. Dropping a few. Hitting 4s. Or 4 of them. And then 2s. Dropping 3.
Oh no, 2 only.
One and ran 1.
Well, just 1.
Yeah.
Okay. Fail it. 6 at ward. Yes, make it.
Okay, nice.
Okay, sun's fine.
Just swing with the flamers.
Yeah, flamers. I mean, it's going to be 7 attacks, and I can be on 2s and 3s into your executioner there. So I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
2s and 3s into the executioner.
Yes.
Is that worth it? I feel like no. Yes, it's worth it because they are dead.
Yeah.
There's no way of me even considering.
They are dead for sure.
Everything hits.
Okay, wow.
3's the wound.
And 2 mortals, no?
No, no.
Oh, that was flamers. Sorry.
Yes, the flamers. So 4 saves on the executioner.
He take 3 go through.
Okay, 5 at ward.
Yeah. Saves 1. So 2
Okay,
damage.
2 damage on the executioner.
Yep. Revenants into the flamers.
Yep, -1 to hit.
-1 to hit, so we're on 4s.
How many 6s do you have?
5 6s.
5
right there.
6s.
Yeah.
I mean, I should probably just roll those because there's only 3 wounds left in the unit.
Yeah. And then we drop not that many 3s. That's 4. So
Okay,
9.
I'm just going to roll these then.
Yeah, just do that.
9, so 9 6-ups and then 6-ups.
Yeah.
0.
Okay. Need a lot of 6
I
ups
need
then.
7 6-ups. I get 2, so no, they're gone.
They're gone.
That's the battle tactic secured. And then lastly,
Hex Wraith over there into the Shaman. Horses, 5 auto wounds.
okay,
And
Yahtzee.
one.
all of
the
them.
horses.
Okay, 6 horses.
6.
Can the horses kill? Okay, 5 ups.
Okay, sure.
Takes 5.
Okay.
1 wound left.
All right. Here comes the other ones. Oh, that's no auto. 1.
Okay, he's got 1 wound
One-
left. Oh,
one
one,
and ran one.
one went through.
1 and run 1. Yeah.
6 plus to save him.
Oh,
Hey!
he's alive. Nice.
He's got 1 wound left.
Very good.
All right.
Finish combat and heading into end of turn and scoring up. Basically, I don't have any end of turn.
I'm
Tom
going to
has a little
roll my burning.
Yeah.
See if we can get 1 now. That's 2 damage.
Yep, kill 2.
1 dies from the because
Oh
of the
yeah,
minus
because
1
of the
damage.
crew gas, so 1 die.
Yeah, 1 more down. That's it for end of turn. So then scoring.
Scoring up, yes, I do hold 2 flanks.
Yep.
And my home.
Yep.
And battle tactic. So,
Yep.
and hold 1, 2 more. So 10 points again.
Perfect.
Yes.
Perfect score so far.
Perfect score so far.
Great. All right. So then Tzeentch turn 4 now.
Let's do
See
it.
what I can do.
Yeah, let's do
See
it.
if I can get any points out of this. Start of Tzeentch turn 4.
Yeah. 2 units
2
left.
models left.
Yeah,
Let's
2
see what we
models
can
left
do.
even, yeah.
One has taken 9 damage, the other one has taken 5. So we've got 5 health there, 1 health here,
Yeah.
and we'll see what we can squeeze out.
We believe.
We believe.
Yes.
We believe. To begin the battle tactic, I'm going to take their lands
Yep.
on this objective over here, on this terrain here.
Yep.
It requires me to basically successfully cast a teleport,
Yep.
and if I fail that, then it's basically over anyway.
Mhm.
So that's what we're going to go for.
Yes.
I don't have any other start of turn stuff,
Neither do I. So
so straight into it.
straight into
I'm going to
teleport.
go for a teleport then.
Yep.
It goes off on a 7.
All right.
So that's the first part.
We'll try.
Yeah.
With a 10.
Okay, well, no teleport. In that case, he will then cast his War Scroll spell.
Yes.
Nope.
Okay.
And then finally, this Tzaangor Shaman is going to cast to summon a Chaos Spawn
Yep.
on an 8.
Yeah, my last unbind. Nope.
Okay, so it does D3 damage for 3.
Okay, very nice. 2. So ward 1.
Kills 1.
Yeah.
Great. So then I get a Chaos Spawn.
That's nice.
Yeah. So now I need to figure out where I want to put it. All right. I've put the spawn in within 3 of this unit.
There's a play coming up.
If he retreats, he moves 2d6 inches. If he retreats 10 inches, he can take this objective. And
Yep.
that will be potentially 4 points
Yeah.
if I take it. So we'll see if he can do that. That's going to be the end of my hero phase. Would you like to do a intervention?
No.
Okay. So then we'll go straight to movement, I think. And we'll see how far he can go.
Let's do it.
Let's move this Chaos Spawn. Oh, it's a 1.
No.
It's 5. So he retreats. He takes 1 mortal wound for retreating. So he's only moving 5 inches.
Yeah.
So he'll go to there and takes 1 damage.
Mm-hmm.
The Shaman's going to have to stay in combat.
Yep.
The Lord of Change is also going to stay in... No, he's going to retreat. And the Gravetide's going to move 12 to try and kill this Hex Wraith so I can keep this objective.
Yes.
And the Lord of Change, in the end, just shifted towards the back of the table. That's going to do it for movement. I don't want to retreat this Shaman because he'll just die immediately.
He will
So
die,
he's going to
yeah.
sit there and try and take this objective.
Yep.
Shooting, I don't have any. Would you like to do any counter shooting?
No, I'm fine.
Then we'll go straight to charges. So I'm going to charge with the Gravetide. That's the only one that I can do.
Yep.
It gets a 6.
That's in.
So it's going to go in, just over here. And then would you like to counter charge anywhere is the question. Oh, well, first of all, I mean, to make it worth it, to make it worth your while, the Lord of Change takes D3 mortal wounds when he
Ooh.
retreats. He takes 2.
Maybe.
5 up ward.
Yeah.
No, so he's taken 2.
Okay. So
He has 3 left.
Okay.
So if you want to chance it with the single Hex Wraith there.
Oh. I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing else to spend them on.
Yeah.
Except for like a Discorporate on this
We're
guy.
gonna do a counter charge
Okay.
with my single hex rate. He goes 7.
Okay,
So that should
it
be
might
enough.
be enough.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, that means I'm going to have to fight there.
And then he's gonna do-
That's awkward.
He's gonna do
Impact hits.
Impact hits.
Oh, no.
Oh,
nothing.
okay. Nothing.
I'm going to kick off combat with the Gravetide. It's got the best odds of doing anything. It's going to fight into the Hex Wraith here. Try and take out that last guy. So hitting on 2s. 1 miss.
All right.
And wounding on 3s.
Okay, a few drops.
3 misses there. So 4 go through.
Okay. Yep. 1 save.
So 6 damage.
He's toast.
Okay, great. Over to your Hex Wraith, hero.
Yes. Here we go.
Your spell is still active on me, I assume.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, so then I can't all-out defense.
No. And here's...
Can you give me
-1, so
-1 save?
no, it's only my charge phase.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Nothing on the horses.
Yeah.
But he is the champ.
Yeah.
So here we go with the rider.
On 5s?
On 5s. Nothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Lord of Change survives.
He's good.
And then the Lord of Change will hit that guy back.
Yeah.
So we have 4 attacks with
Can
sword.
he kill 1?
1 hit. 1 wound.
Yep.
That's 3 damage.
Okay. He's dead.
All right, we get him. And that will complete my turn.
Yeah.
So, unfortunately, a low-scoring turn. I could have scored 10 points this turn. Either if he'd made a longer retreat, then I would have scored an additional 4 points for holding more and 2 flank objectives.
Yep.
And if he had managed to get his teleport off over to here, then I would have scored 4 points and potentially killed this unit to retreat onto this objective and score 10 points.
Yep.
But instead, I am only scoring hold 1, because this one's mine, and hold 2 because this one's mine.
Yep.
And that's it. So just 2 points for this turn.
Yep.
So then it's a priority into the last turn,
Yes.
just to see what we can do.
A 3.
A 6. Oh, I won one.
Oh.
Fantastic. Well, I mean, if I don't take it, I don't score any points because you will just kill me.
Yep.
So then
At
I'll
least you
take the
can score-
turn.
Yeah, you can
and
score
I can
6.
score 6.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Back in turn 5.
Tzeentch turn 5. So we're going to effectively just talk this turn out,
Yeah.
because there isn't really much else to do. It doesn't matter what spells I cast. Karl has an easy battle tactic in his turn, a couple actually.
Yeah, a couple,
So
yeah.
the only thing that I can do, which Karl can't stop me from doing, providing I stay outside of 12, is take this objective.
Mm-hmm.
And I can do that in multiple ways. I can do it
Stay
with a spawn.
outside of 18, I guess. Because of
You can
redeploy
run,
and
of course,
charge.
that's true. Yeah, so we'll think on that then. Try and stay outside. But I'm not going to cast spells. Would you like to counter cast
No,
anything?
not going to do anything.
So
no.
then it's just straight into the movement phase.
Yeah.
I'm going to move this Chaos Spawn. He's going 10, and he's
Nice.
just going to go there.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I think that would probably do it for the turn.
Yep.
I can put this up here.
Yep.
I guess I don't want you to countercharge this
No,
and then take
yeah.
the objective, so
Just
it's just
move
going
it
to go
away.
round the back. I already control this, so the
Yep.
shaman can just move all the way to the back as well.
Yep.
And that
I
will
was
do it.
outside of 18 there, so.
Yeah, it doesn't matter about the Lord of Change. He's not going to score me any additional points this turn.
Yep.
So would you like to redeploy? He's outside of 18?
Yeah.
Yeah, great.
Well, 17, so I would
From
need
a Linda. Yeah, so
I will do a redeploy.
you can stop me from scoring 4 points here, potentially, if
Yeah,
you get it.
we'll
so.
see what I get for redeploy. I get a box.
Okay.
Doesn't
All right.
matter.
Doesn't matter then.
Yep.
So then that will just go straight to the end of the turn.
Yep.
And I will hold 2 flanks for 3 points. And then I will hold 1, 2, and more for 3 additional points.
Yep.
So it'll be 6-point turn in the last one.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll go over
And
to
you chose
Nighthaunt.
not to do anything.
Oh yeah,
on this
exactly.
one,
Yeah, this is just
a normal
it's
objective.
a normal objective.
Central objective.
No
yeah.
no flank or home.
Yep.
So we'll head over to Nighthaunt turn 5.
Yep. I'm gonna do attack on 2 fronts and take over these objectives that you just taken,
Yeah.
or this one, doesn't matter.
Yeah, you
but
can take this one. as
2
well.
of them is what I need.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it. I don't have any start off.
No places of power.
No places
so
of
it's just
power.
spells.
Just spells. And we're gonna go with a spectraler.
Mhm.
6. Is
Okay.
not- yeah.
I'll take.
I'm
Well,
gonna-
I'll just roll the
Yeah,
invite and
let's
see.
roll.
Well, it will go off if it is a 6.
Let me double check quickly. I have
Yep.
it right here. It is a 6
Okay.
actually.
So D6 models back.
So we'll do it on this
Yep.
unit then. Get a 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Of course.
Of course. Burning Head. That's my second spell.
Yeah.
9.
Try and unbind.
Yeah.
I'll take it with the shaman.
Yeah.
Nope. You get it.
We get it. That's a broken one. So we're gonna put it
Yeah.
this way so you can't teleport over here,
Exactly.
basically.
Stops my Lord of Change from teleporting over onto that objective.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
then do you want to do an intervention?
Well, at this point, I don't think it's worth it. If I put a
Can
Lord
teleport
of
there.
Change onto this objective, you know what? Why not? Let's try it. Lord of Change is going to try and teleport himself.
Yep.
Gets it on not a 6, so
Yep.
fails. So
It
at that
fails.
point, it doesn't really matter.
No.
You're going to be able to move on to these 2 objectives and score
Yeah.
a full 10 points.
Yeah, out to run there, take them,
Mm-hmm.
and that's it, basically.
Great.
10 points, yeah.
All right, thanks for the game.
Thank you very much. We'll be back for the wrap-up. We're back from a very intense game.
Yeah.
It went back and forth, but then kind of straightforward in the end there for Nighthaunt.
exactly. It felt like I was always kind of trying to claw uphill
Yeah.
for the whole game, honestly.
Yeah,
It was a
definitely.
bit of a struggle. I don't know if there was even any point where if I'd won a double turn, it would have helped me necessarily, because we
No.
were looking at that each time. Like if I'd won priority, would it have benefited me at all?
Yeah.
So I don't think the priority rolls really matter.
Could have been potentially that round when I chose to go into your first 20 block.
Yes.
Potentially, if you took
Potentially.
that double, you could have locked me up enough.
Exactly. Yeah.
Other than that, no, I don't think so.
No.
It's it's just very mobile and,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
strong.
Yeah.
And,
It did what it needed to do. You know?
It did, yeah, for
So
sure.
the final score was 50 points to the Nighthaunt and 35 to the Tzeentch.
Yeah, full pot.
Yeah, full
For the
pot for
Nighthaunt,
Nighthaunt.
yeah.
Very nice.
And
Yeah.
let's talk a little bit about the game and the armies.
And our armies, yeah.
I think I will give like MVP, or the ones that I think did well during the game, is the 2 Hex Wraith units.
Of course.
I do really like Olinder with her -1 to -3 control score.
Yeah.
I feel like different matchup, different armies, it would be really impactful just having her in the middle. It wasn't super impactful in
No,
this
it
game.
was something I had to think about though.
Yeah,
like I always
exactly,
check
yeah.
in the 12-inch range. Like, am I going to be able to take this objective? I need to commit a bit more than just the Lord of Change to try and take it because of Olinda's minus. So it's something that you've got to think about as the opponent.
Sure. Yeah, definitely. But the horses, they do battle tactics, they take objectives, they're there and they're to another side. Yeah, 3 wounds each.
I mean, they were dead. To be fair, they were dead at the end of the game, but
they were.
it took 5 turns
That's
to
true.
kind of take them down.
That's true. And 3 could have come back because I never used my once per battle to bring something
That's
back.
true.
So.
Yeah, you still had that up your sleeve.
Yeah, and if I should have done something differently, no, I don't think so.
No.
It was a gamble to commit into the 20 block, but I feel like dancing around you would have just lost me the game in the end, because you could have had that moment where you could really commit on a double into
Either
me.
that, or if you dance around for too long, then I can start throwing units away, which means I can start teleporting units and just sending them in to try and get rid of your scoring potential.
Exactly.
I mean, that's the trick, right? I needed to keep as many things alive as possible throughout the whole of the game to maximize my scoring potential. And that's how you play Tzeentch in this edition. I mean, that's how I played Tzeentch in the previous edition as well. You just try and score points. You don't really care about killing the opponent.
No.
The only time you want to kill something is if it stops them from scoring or scores you points.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's the way that I like to play Tzeentch, and it seems like it's going that way with 4th. So works out. But from my side of things, I also don't think there was anything I would have done necessarily differently.
No.
I think you saw the 20-man Bladegeist unit almost killed the 20 Tzaangors on its own. So if I'd done, as we were saying in the early turns, if I'd broken my castle up and sent the 20 block over somewhere, you would have just taken them out easily. And then they would have been out of position and I wouldn't have been able to retaliate.
No.
So I was always trying to keep that in mind. Like, if you go into me and kill something, I need to be able to trade. Dice roll wise, I think the only dice roll that could have gone in my favor, obviously I could have scored 10 points in the last turn. I think I would have ended the game at 43 points then. So only 7 points behind you.
Yeah, so tournament setting, that's good.
Absolutely, really good. But the main one was losing that 20 block of Tzaangors. If they'd have survived just to the wound, I think it would have been a very different game, because then I can start bringing them back, retreating them, rallying them. If I get the double, then I can charge in and bring more back, and then the unit's back to full, potentially. So
and it's
I think that was
essentially
the biggest.
2 turns where you will do mortal wounds to me and bring back models, because then it will be your turn and I haven't charged with anything.
Exactly.
And they will just lock my army up in that sense.
And you don't have any charge bonuses.
No, exactly. So then they will be able to tank that turn. So it would have been different for sure.
But I can definitely see that there's play with Tzeentch. I've been playing a lot of lists with Kairos as well. I think he's okay. I don't think he's fantastic. He's great for the battle tactic, but other than that, he's 440 points. The good thing with the Lord of Change is that he gives the -1 to hit, which can come in quite nicely. And he brings models back. He brings units back, like just a little 5-man screen in the center there, trying to keep a backline objective. He might be able to score your battle tactic. So he discounts his points by bringing units back later in the game. So I don't know. Kairos is a bit, I don't know if I'm sold on him yet. And then the other option is the Changeling. I've also been playing with the Changeling a little bit as well, and I can definitely see play with him. But if you're playing into armies that have multiple wound models, then the Chaos Spawn spell with the Changeling turn 1 isn't as impactful. You want to be playing into armies with 1 wound models.
Yeah.
But even then, Chaos Spawn into Nighthaunt does nothing because you can just retreat and charge. And
Exactly.
I probably don't even kill a model if it's a ward save, and then you reduce the damage by 1. So it's way too risky.
Yeah.
And that's the main benefit I see from the Changeling.
Definitely.
Would have made taking the flanks a bit easier potentially later in the game, but you had choice of turn anyway, so you could just charge in and kill him.
Yeah, that's true.
So overall, I think probably quite a good showing for the Tzeentch, but
I think so,
very much like just trying to claw the game back.
Yeah.
I feel like most people in 4th edition are experiencing that against Nighthaunt right now.
Yeah.
So we'll see if there's any points changes in the future.
It's gonna be interesting for sure to
Yeah.
see the changes because they will do something.
Yes.
Not sure what they should do.
Will
Not
it be
sure
points?
what's
Will it
needed.
be sub-faction changes? Because right now there is only 1 Nighthaunt sub-faction.
Basically, yeah.
So you're going to always take run, retreat, and charge because it's just so good.
Yeah, 100%. So it's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
For sure they will go up in points eventually.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of time.
Exactly. And how much?
But so far, I'm happy with this list. Been playing around a little bit different on the heroes. We are going to a big tournament in the end of September.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're practicing a little bit. Team tournament here in Sweden.
Yeah.
We're on the same team, so that's nice. Giving each other a good practice.
Exactly. Try and sneak a win in that.
Yeah.
But I think that's about it.
It is,
So thank you very much for watching.
Yes.
If you'd like to subscribe to our channel for future battle reports, or if you'd like to just throw a like, that would go a long way. I think we're new to this.
We're very new.
Very new. We're trying to get on the scene, so to speak.
Second battle report, basically.
Exactly.
So please, if you have like any
feedback
or anything that you would like to see or think, just hit the comments below and just let us know. We'll take it to heart for sure and change it up for you guys.
For sure.
See you in the next one, basically.
See you later.
Take care.